Okay, my voice is coming through. Uh, well, my voice is picking up. Um, okay, how about now? People make sounds.
Yo.
Okay,
Words.
there we go. When OBS crashed, I didn't realize that got screwed up too. Whoopsie.
I like your facial
Okay.
expression right there, Giggy.
Yep. That's-
Shin.
Question mark?
Yep. Sorry about the wait. We had some. Oh, I had some issues with OBS crashing on me. Hopefully that doesn't happen during stream. Anyway, this is our Crit Force 2 campaign, episode 6.
Damn, already?
Correct.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
We're almost 2 months
Are
into
we
this.
big kids now?
I'm a
Are we big
kid
kids now?
No, we're only level 3.
Hey, you
Man.
know what? That's
Ah.
kind of big.
I mean, we did just defeat these ashy zombies and these little
We smacked up
toothpicks.
that ogre last time too. That was fun.
Right.
We've been doing a lot of ass whooping.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I heard a rumor that the DM's gonna let us go up to level 5 after this.
Ooh,
What, skip a
Whoa.
whole level?
Skip a whole level, just go straight to level 5.
oh shit.
You
Evolution.
would wish, but you might hit level 4 at the end of this night.
Ooh.
Depends on how far we get.
Could be
Yeah.
fun.
Okay, so let me do a recap as of what I can remember.
Okay.
Let's see. You guys had just at the beginning of last session, you guys had started off at Wyvern Tor after fighting those orcs, and
Yep.
had rested there because that was a pretty harsh fight. And then you guys made your way towards Old Owl Well to investigate the undead you'd heard about there, and you ran into a red wizard of Thay, whose name escapes me at the moment, but it's fine. He asked you to go ask a
man.
question to Agatha too. You guys, well, after zombies started attacking you, you killed one of them. Very rude, because he turned out to be a pretty cool dude that didn't actually fight you.
Mm-hmm.
You made a deal with him to find out some information from Agatha as well, which you were going to go to this banshee named Agatha north of Conbury for Sister Gariel, who wanted to know where a tome from a wizard named Bowgentle was hidden. So now you had two things to ask this banshee, which you did, which through some good persuasion and an additional fancy bauble, you managed to get her to tell you two things instead of just one. So you were able to both met out that deal and get rewarded with a pearl from the wizard and get the information for Sister Gariel.
Yes. It was a necromancer named Sirnoff.
Yep.
No, wait, that's
No,
wrong.
no.
A lie.
The necromancer named Sirnoth is where the book
The spell book is.
is where the spell book went to.
Yes. Sorry.
It's cool. You guys ventured back to Phandalin, somehow managing to avoid every single monster in the wilderness.
We're pretty good at that.
They're fucking scared of us.
You got there, gave Sister Gariel the information. You guys did some selling, some buying, had yourself a little feast to get again, and Carl had learned from a halfling farmer named Outleaf about her druid friend of Rydoff in Thundertree. She wished for you to check out, and she said that if anybody in this area would know where to find the Cragmore Castle you're looking for, it would probably be him, as he knows this region very, very well. So you guys set off for the ruins of Thundertree. Once again, avoiding every single monster in the wilderness.
Fucking scared of us, bro.
You arrive at this ruined town of Thundertree that's been abandoned for many years since Mount Houtnow erupted, and everything's in a pretty bad state. You guys found a little road sign that had warned you of giant spiders and zombie and undead. I don't remember if it said undead or zombies. I want to be fair. But besides zombies, what you did find, full of covered in ash, were these little twiggy boys. So far, you've been making quite the wreck of their bodies.
Oh, they're excellent toothpicks.
Mm-hmm.
And that is where we are. And I'm also
Kicked
going
one
to
that went 3 feet.
take this time to put out what the chat is also saying. Remind everybody we have ourselves a sponsor in the form of Impassable Creations, who makes these wonderful dye bags. They're very soft, and my cats can't stop playing with this one. But if you go to her website and use our special code GOATSMILK, you can get 10% off of any of her products. I also know that she just released another line of dice bags that are Harry Potter themed. Had to think about
Yes.
that. So if
Nice.
that interests you, go check that out. And as for us, we are going to get into this game here.
Let's do it. Oh, you ready to whoop somebody else's ass?
Yep.
Oh, you know it.
Ready to get wrecked, son.
You guys,
Did we check
As
this
long
little room
as long as
before
there's a
that?
pint after, I'm good.
I got by you 3, Carl. Just keep
We take
swinging
a
that
short
axe the
rest.
way you've been swinging them. I believe we did take a rest here.
no, you didn't.
No,
No.
we didn't.
No, we
When
didn't.
we ended, you guys had just defeated these zombies in this old tavern,
Okay.
and that is where
Oh,
we had stopped for the night.
So on.
So should we take a short rest?
That is on you guys. I don't even know your stats at the moment.
That's
I mean,
what I was gonna say because I don't.
I'm
mine's is
fine.
all- Yeah, mine's are. Well, mine says like I.
I'm
didn't
only
use
one hit
nothing.
point away from full, so.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Well, it sounds like you guys are in good
Alright.
condition.
But-
Let's do
ass.
this.
Hey,
Yeah.
what's on this side?
Or-
We never
what's on
explored this
of the
side.
door?
Oh, this door here was just wide open anyway. This is just more of the tavern. There's no
Is there any
more-
ale?
Okay. in
Uh,
there.
unfortunately, no. There are old casks, but it's all dry and covered in ash.
All right, guys. Let's check out. What's behind door number?
Door number what?
I
I think he was saying.
We're doing them in order, so we're going down to number 4.
Ah. Or is there one else following?
Get what I'm
Your
saying?
friend?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Ding dong.
Okay.
Come on, girls.
Then
Go
I
fight some
have
stuff.
Something for this poor
He
guy.
isn't.
Get them. See how the murder mittens are working today.
That'd be on my favor.
Get the murder on, maybe. Whoa, okay. Cat's
I'm gonna come
just
up to this
flipped out.
door, and I'm gonna knock, and I'm gonna say, "Ding dong."
Dig dog!
Carl's dead.
Hold up. I need to find a little picture I wanted to use. There we go.
Oh, Carl's not dead.
Boop.
Why does
Just
Carl
playing with the
like-
colors. Oh, what is that?
So, this small house
Oh.
appears to be in better condition than the ruined, dilapidated structures nearby. The doors are reinforced with heavy iron bars, and the thick shutters protect the windows. And when you say ding dong, you actually get a response. Hello?
Yay!
That's fantastic.
Who are you?
Well, folks call me Reedoff.
Rudolph?
Reedoff.
Is your name? Is your nose red?
Reedoff, you
Rereading
fool.
off?
We were sent to look for you.
What are we reading?
He's a reindeer. We found a reindeer.
Oh, well, who would be looking for me?
Fucking what? It's a good question. Team.
Did
Qualeen.
Because did Carl take notes?
Qualeen.
I got a couple notes, but I didn't write this one down. Colleen? Who? What?
Qualeen, right?
Pauline.
Pauline.
Yeah. Yes.
Pauline sent us.
Well,
I wrote it down. Let's go. Does
Oh.
Carl take notes? Carl takes notes. I just didn't have my notes out
Olivia
from my little like
not
cubby.
take notes.
it's okay. I can't remember her first name, so it's fine. I remembered half of her
Oh,
name.
oh, see, he was testing me, and
Open
he
the
didn't
door.
even
Let us
remember
in.
her
It's
name.
dangerous out here.
I didn't remember all of her name. It's fine.
She sent us to find Rudolph, and didn't even know who
Here we
sent us.
go.
Read off, you small dwarf man. And what does she want?
You
to
have
know?
antlers on your head. Are you sure?
Well, I'm not. Do I look like a reindeer?
A little bit.
A little bit.
For being honest.
You might be a magical reindeer.
Can you open the door so we can come in? There's dangerous things out here.
Yes, there is. I left signs, but people still come here anyway. He opens.
We were sent to look for you, so we had to come.
He opens the
Damn.
door.
What's up, homie?
So this is Redoth. He is a gaunt, white-bearded human who looks pretty friggin' old. So, what are you doing? You wish to find me?
We're just checking up on you. Pauline just
We-
wanted an update on how you were.
We heard you might have a way to get to the castle.
Oh,
Cragmaw Castle,
Oh,
to be exact.
Cragmaw. Yes,
Yes, sir.
I think I know the one you speak of.
Can you draw us a map there, sir?
I could definitely point you in the right way.
Greatly appreciate it.
Oops.
What way would that be?
Doo-doo. He is going to. I will show you where it is once we get back to the overworld map, but he does kind of give you directions on your map as to where you were going.
Perfect.
Okay, perfecto. Are you good here by yourself, or you good? I mean, there's a lot of like little evil things running around here.
Oh, well, most of the things don't bother me. The blights and the spiders I can avoid easily enough. Same with the zombies. I just here. I am concerned with the dragon that has roosted in the tower.
What dragon?
I'm sorry, what?
A dragon. A green.
A dragon?
Yes, a young green dragon.
Dragon.
Holy
Dragon.
shit.
I can't
Okay. Where's the dragon?
Is it Pete the Magic Dragon?
It is not named Pete, young dwarf. And I would not be so cavalier about just going at a dragon. Even if it is a
I'm
young
dragon
one.
train. I
Didn't
am a
you just
dragon
say it was
trainer.
a dragon?
I'm gonna capture this motherfucker.
Wait, what was that, Carl?
I said, didn't you just call it a dragon?
Yes. And he said, wait, what are you misunderstanding?
You just said you wouldn't be so cavalier to call it a dragon. I was like,
no, so,
called it a dragon.
so cavalier to go after a dragon.
oh.
After. Oh no, we going after this motherfucking dragon.
You only get a vote here
No.
because my fur is gonna burn off.
There's no. Okay, maybe I might have to read.
There's extra milk for you back at the end when we're done, Tabaxi.
Yeah. What are your
I'll
concerns
think about
with
it,
this
Carl.
dragon exactly?
Don't worry, I'll protect you.
It is a dragon. Just by being here, it's
Uh-huh.
upsetting the balance in nature. It is far too powerful
Excuse
to be
me.
here.
I'm a dragon elf. Okay, I am offended by that. Not all dragons are evil.
Ah, but chromatic ones are.
Chromatic schmatic.
You mean it's colorful?
I mean that it's green.
My great grandfather was a blue dragon.
Don't all dragons have color?
Son, there are chromatic dragons. And there are metallic dragons.
Hmm.
Metallic dragons
never-
tend towards
Never met a
good.
dragon.
Chromatic dragons tend towards evil, though
I once met a dragonborn though.
Easy.
Is not always the case. This one, however, seems to be, well, not pleasant.
Not pleasant. Okay.
Also, young Tabaxi, you wouldn't have to worry about fire. It is a green dragon.
Acid.
Okay.
It breathes poison.
Oh, that's even better. Right. Oh, that's even better. Oh, and I just,
All
I
right.
stood there with my fur a little puffed
Holy
up.
shit.
Oof. Ugh.
The mobile app is finally cooperating so I can watch too. Yeah.
Yay!
First sponsor right there, watching on mobile today.
Good, yes. Actually, I had been mentioning this to the players. All of that issues with people not being able to watch a stream when I'm streaming should be fixed because there was some weird settings
Yeah.
set up that I have taken care of.
Okay. So, any more information, Rudolph?
Read off.
I'm sorry, whatever.
Well, for one, I would not toy with this dragon as you are now.
Uh-huh. You already said that, I know. But we're gonna toy with him anyways.
I think it might be best for us to come back to the dragon later.
Look, if you can just if you just run him off, I would be very grateful. However, even that much
How
would be
grateful.
hard.
How grateful.
I would lend you any other knowledge you might seek.
He flies, doesn't he? So would we be running him off or flying him off?
You
If he's young, he might not fly yet.
listen here, you little shit.
I'm assuming you're talking to
Sass
Carl because he's little, right?
level
Is that who you're talking to?
no.
I know you're not talking to me.
The sass level.
Oh,
I mean,
smack
Carl
you
is
with
the only
this
little shit in the
glass
group.
jab,
I mean,
I am a little shit.
Yes.
Volume in this bus is astronomical.
Dwarf, I think you're making him upset. Do not do that.
Yes.
I'm sorry, Rudolph. Go ahead.
He can fly. He is a full dragon. He's just younger.
Okay. All right. So,
Do you have
again,
any
you
other
said-
information you can share with us?
Good question.
Anything in particular about this dragon we should know about before my friends would love to hang out with it?
I know what
Well,
me and Carl gonna do.
We're just gonna give it a slight belly rub.
it probably would not allow you to do that.
Oh, I got a question for you. Do you know which one of these buildings used to be a old alchemist shop back when this town was in its flourishing days?
Let me get the right number before I go and tell you.
I would like to melt the dragon.
Just,
Don't.
I love it.
You cannot.
I would like to. I'm telling you, I'm gonna try to get on. I'm
You cannot
getting
milk
this
the
mode. This
dragon.
dragon is gonna be chained up and following us on our journey.
Why would it be following us? We would ride it. We would literally ride the dragon.
Well, it's a young one, so it might not be able to carry all four of us.
I mean, I'm short.
You mean the
You
old herbalist
possibly, yes.
shop?
Possibly.
With
sure.
consent, you're right. With
Yeah.
consent, we will make sure the dragon consents before we mount it.
Well, you would go up around the road north, headed east, and then it is the smaller building just southeast on that road.
And then east. Was that this one?
He would mean number 9.
Oh, I'm way off.
Little skinny building.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
the little
All right,
building.
cool. So
They're
number
going
9.
in
All right.
order. What
Okay, thank
happened
you.
in order?
This dragon.
No, we are gonna go in order, but that just when we get there, we know that's where the thing is.
Or orders only order when it's convenient.
Were you saying something else, Rudolph?
The dragon will probably stay within its tower, though, and it probably will not get aggressive unless you go in. It's claimed it for its lair.
What tower? Which one's the tower? This one? Is it the one in the north?
He's gonna point at the
Yes?
only tower in the town, which is in fact 7.
Okay. I mean, it does look like a tower. That's why I asked. Cool. See ya.
Yes. Oh, also, I suppose if you want to know more about the dragon, there seems to be some silly cultists in this town that want to worship it. They probably
Ooh.
don't listen to anything they say. They're crazy.
They want to worship the tower or
How
worship
do we
the
know
dragon?
not to listen to anything you say? You may also crazy.
I'm not crazy. I'm old.
I trust him.
Is that the same thing?
True.
It can be.
I mean, you were the one that
So-
just told us not to mount the dragon.
Where'd you say these cultists are located? Where have they been seen?
Oh, the building on the southeast side of town. It's kind of larger.
13.
Larger.
Yep.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you for your information.
Bye, Rudolph.
I'm going to check what's inside of here. Check what's inside of this number 5 building right here.
Inside of number 5.
on it.
Which one is that one? Okay, so this looks like a it might have been a farmhouse at one time. It is now half swallowed by a dense thicket with trees growing up through its ruined foundations. The lane continues south for a short distance past the ruin before ending in an overgrown field.
Nothing inside.
Do we see anything when we walk in?
Yeah, I'm already in.
You
Ooh, I
can
stepped
give me a
inside.
perception check.
Perception check. 9. 17.
Yay, morgue.
You don't notice. Well, actually, wait. That's a 17.
Yep.
Morgue. You can see that there are some more of the your little twig friends kind of hiding out in the really thick thicket. That's great. Good me.
Thicket it.
The thicket.
Ah, my toothpicks are around.
Yep.
Where? Let's go
Should
get
we
'em.
go fight them?
Yep. Kill them all.
They're right over here.
If they are hiding, I will, since you've seen them, I will just quickly make them visible. Give me just a moment. Boom. There.
Holy
Oh,
crap.
there's a bunch.
Yep, they are all just kind of hiding there. They're kind of
yeah.
they're too dumb to realize that they've been spotted.
Okay. So if they didn't,
Do we
can
get
I shoot
advantage
this one
on them?
with something?
If you wish to initiate attack, you can get a surprise round on them.
Yes, that's
yeah,
what I
well,
meant.
let's do a surprise round.
Everyone who knows that they're there.
Oh.
So
well,
morgue is the
well,
only
she
one
told
that
us
gets
where
a
they're
surprise
at,
round.
though, right?
Well, Xanathia, if
pointed
she's
at it.
actually in this room instead of being outside the room.
Come on, girl. Get over here.
Yeah, those two saw it, and if you guys had told the others where they are, they'd be able to suss it out too.
She did. I asked her where.
DM,
Went
I have
like
a
this.
question for you. The building on the right side, is that crumbled down? Or it just
This
indicates that
little
it's just
entrance
ruined?
right here.
The
Yeah.
building on the right side.
This is
Yeah.
drop down.
This is
Mhm.
yeah. This is like you could see over it. It's
Okay.
like half wall, essentially. But
All right.
yes, so let's do initiatives.
Carl on brand with the
15.
low initiative.
Carl coming in with a 7.
These guys initial- Oh,
X with a 13. A 15.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Nope, not that.
You got to add mine and all of ours. For some reason, it didn't pop up.
Yeah, it seems to be real bitchy about whether or not it wants to do that or not.
Bum, ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum-bum-bum-bum.
You know how it goes.
Yeah.
Okay, so again, we're going to have ourselves a surprise round. So let's go over the surprise round rules
Surprise.
again. Essentially, everyone who is surprised, which is going to be all the twig blights, will lose this turn.
Okay.
And everyone attacking everyone but Carl will be attacking from a basically surprise. So they'll get advantage. Carl, you could attempt to with a stealth roll, but since it would be their turn already, their surprise is ending.
Mhm. That makes
Okay.
sense. Okay.
So
Almost a surprise firebolt. This dude right here.
okay.
Boom.
Oh, that is not well. You get advantage. You get advantage.
Ooh. Dude.
That's
Oh
Oof.
wait, that's the wrong thing. I'm sorry. I
There.
clicked right under it.
there. You
Okay.
go. Okay. So
that one
that's a hit.
hit.
So roll the damage. 9. That thing is mega dead. It's
Just incinerated him.
it's just ash. It's just ash.
Yep.
The yeah, twig blights have a vulnerability to fire. So as we've established before, they don't have much HP.
Yeah. This is overkill for sure.
It is mega dead.
All right, I shall end my turn.
Okay.
My surprise attack.
Morgue.
I move right there. I'm gonna throw my dart at this booger right here.
Get it? I made sure it was dead.
Yeah, right? Or am I too far? I
You
don't
get
think
it.
I'm
You
too
get
far.
advantage.
You get advantage. Also, you should be one square.
Excuse me.
If you want to use it like that, you should be one square up.
Okay. Sorry. Excuse me.
And you do have advantage because you
Okay.
you probably don't want that one.
I definitely don't. All right, that's better.
That
I like that better.
Hell yeah, that was
Oh.
on that guy.
Yep.
He's dead.
One dart straight through your little, I don't know, tree
10,
branch
15.
head.
The dart is like half the size of its tiny body.
I mean, I can.
Yeah.
I mean, I can still move, right? I think so.
Mhm.
I think you
No.
can. You should be able to throw.
I can move to 40.
Yeah, you should also be able to throw the other dart if I'm. Because.
If I can throw the other dart, that'd be great. If I can.
You just have to move up closer.
Yeah, I'm just gonna double check. Okay. No, but you can if you wanted to move up and punch one as a bonus action.
Yeah, I kind of want to do that if I can.
Yep, because you
I,
may.
I kind of want to move right here. I think I can't see any more squares. 5, 10, 15. So it's about
This
20
is a
feet right here.
square. This is a square. This is a square.
Remember that you
5,
can, while
10,
you're moving your
15,
character,
20.
you
Mhm.
can press right, the right button on your mouse, and you can make a little thing where you're going, and you can hit,
Oh.
click it again, and make a little waypoint so you can know where he was going.
Why it's not doing it for me?
So left click yourself,
Yep.
and then as you're holding left click, hit right click. Just tap right click.
No, it's not working for me. God son of a bitch.
Yeah, it don't work for me.
Okay.
either.
All right, 5, 10,
It worked for me.
15, 20, 25.
We Weird. Anyway, but yeah, the monk weapon, the way the bonus action for you works is if you hit something with a monk weapon, which can be
Mhm.
any of your monk weapons or one of your unarmed strikes, then you can use your bonus action to make
Right.
an unarmed strike. So that still works even with a thrown dart.
All right, so I'm gonna hit the booger right in front of me.
Okay. He is down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna. I'm staying right here. I don't think I can move.
Xanathia.
That's my name.
Yep. These
Right.
You could,
That's what
you
I'm
could
gonna
shoot
do.
that boy with your thing
I'm a-
right there.
your little
I
twiggy.
am gonna shoot this boy with my thing.
Little twiggy bros.
I remember how to
Oof.
right there. We gonna hit him with a crossbow.
Boom.
This is with advantage, right?
Yep.
Oof, you don't even
Alright.
need it. First shot.
Well, yeah,
They
that
don't,
already
but
hits.
okay.
But even if you hit with
And
advantage,
then-
might as well roll with advantage so you see if you get a crit.
Oh. Man.
Even though that's
Yeah.
totally unnecessary against
Yeah.
these poor guys.
Yeah.
So roll your damage on this little twig man.
She did. She
I
did
did.
13.
The Oh, that's the damage. I thought
Oh,
you were...
no. Wait. No,
Not
she
the
did roll
damage. That's
twice.
not the damage.
There's the damage. No, you got the damage. It's fine. 5 is enough to kill these still.
Yeah.
They really don't have that much HP.
Alright, so this
Oh, I thought it was this one. Never mind. Hold on.
No, I said this one.
This
Come on,
one.
DM.
To be fair, I did not see your ping when you said which one you wanted to kill.
It's gonna keep paying.
This one should
He
be
will notice me.
assist. There
It's
we
me,
go.
senpai.
Okay.
Hi.
You want to take any bonus actions? I'm taking the silence as a no. Okay.
No.
They don't get a turn since it's a surprise round. Carl.
Carol. Carol's gonna go right here.
Or Baskin.
He's going to recklessly attack the guy in front of him. Right, I don't get advantage, correct? On this one.
So, well.
Okay. Well,
Because they had their turn. And it's his turn.
Let me just double check.
what a Beastmaster
You
Ranger named
have
Carol
to whack
Baskin.
it.
Yes.
It made sense when you said it.
Just because, honestly, surprise rounds are not something that happen very often in the games I play.
I mean, it's not
That's
a big deal. I just need to know. I was just gonna try to figure out if I was gonna recklessly attack. If I already have advantage, then I don't want to recklessly attack. But if I didn't, then I was going to. That's really all that was.
I'm just gonna give it to you anyway, because I gave it to the others.
Cool. That way I don't feel left out.
Yay!
I'm
Thing.
sure either of those
Let's
hit
look.
and kill.
Oh, yes. Very much so.
Okay. I'm gonna shoulder charge this guy.
Okay. So I did have that a bit wrong. You weren't supposed to get advantage unless you were actually stealthing.
Mm. Well, the first one would have hit anyways, right?
Yeah.
So
Would have killed him too, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
It's just something
Does
for,
a
for later.
does a 13 hit?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, he's dead. Okay, cool.
It's fine.
And with that, Carl will end his turn.
I will get it right next time. I swears. Okay,
better.
and it is back to Olivar.
Alright. I shall firebolt this little dude right here in the front.
yeah, what surprise round? Everyone that's surprised loses their actions and their reactions for that surprise round. Is how that works. If you were attacking from stealth, which you guys weren't trying to stealth, then you would have got advantage.
Oh, okay. Okay. That makes sense. Cool. Well, for next time. Okay, I hit this dude right here with 4 fire damage. That had a bonus, right? So he should be
Yeah,
dead souls.
he's, I mean,
Crispy.
very dead.
Yeah. And my turn.
Okay, you got
Finish him off, Morg.
one more twig left. They didn't even get a chance to do
Do
anything.
anything.
All right, I'm gonna use my claws on this one.
I'm a kitty.
So it's a 10 hit.
A 10
Okay.
does not hit.
I think I have a bonus action.
Follow up with that
You said
second
a
swing.
10 does not hit.
A
little
17
twig?
does hit.
Holy.
And the 8 definitely kills this little twig.
I am going to
Jeez.
take a piece of his leg and start chewing on it with my fang.
If the rest were still alive, they would be horrified.
I'm gonna just keep moving on.
She's got
up
a kinky
to
side to her,
door
doesn't she?
number 6
Oh,
right
yeah.
here. Ding
I
dong.
like the side of you more.
Oh, thank you. DM, could we know the loot from these guys?
Hmm?
The loot
Huh, what are you gonna loot? Branches?
branches. Yeah, we're gonna make fire with them.
I mean, sure, you can
There's
loot their
little
bodies
twigs.
for firewood. But
Yeah? Okay.
there is absolutely nothing in this farmhouse that's of any use. It's all crumbled and deteriorated.
Okay. Excuse me.
So this looks like the ruins of a general store. At the intersection near the middle of the village, a narrow lane winds up through the steep hillside to the north. Directly to the south is a ruined building that might have been a store or workshop. Webs stretch across the lane from the building to the trees on the north side of the road.
All right.
Carl says nope.
Nope.
Nope. What?
Carl said no. Did you guys hear the dwarf?
You
Well-
don't want to go in?
Webs being spiders.
Right.
I'm
Carl's,
gonna kill this fucking
Wow.
spider. I'm taking a step in.
You
I'm gonna kill this
afraid,
fucking
little
spider.
dwarf.
Okay,
Come on, dwarf. There's nothing to be afraid of.
That's what spiders.
We'll
and
stab it. in the
All my
face.
characters have one theme, and it's no to spiders.
we
Worse than
are-
Cam. And he's not even here to take my shit.
as you enter here,
Damn, that's a big ass spider.
two
Right, Olvar, that's
See?
all you.
I told y'all. I freaking told y'all.
two giant spiders drop on the
Oh no, that's just spiders. Whatever.
drop down from the ceiling on you,
I'll fucking kill it.
and no one else, as you guys didn't look for it, they're getting a surprise round.
I
this
was
time.
going to look for it, but it's okay.
To be fair, I called it.
You called it, but no one
did.
had a high enough
I was
passive
I
perception.
was going to.
Yep.
No one searched for it, and no one had a high enough passive perception to see them hiding.
All right. That's okay.
So I'm going to need
Legit roll
initiatives
for
from
it.
you guys.
Here we go. Boom.
Look, nat 20 on initiative.
At 20 on the
I think that
initiative.
means she gets a surprise round.
Unfortunately, that's not how that works.
Dang.
Damn
if
it.
only.
Right?
Okay, who else? Who didn't go on?
Dang, the one that Carl doesn't participate in, the one is the one that he gets a high initiative.
I like your thinking though, Carl.
So they go last. However, since this is a surprise round, all of you are losing your turn,
Oh darn.
Okay.
and they get to move.
Olivar is going to be dead before he even walk in the door.
Hell no, I got this magic staff of defense. They're gonna miss me with both attacks.
So that's
You're gonna be like
Or I dip
shield.
and dodge. Shield!
Shield!
Okay.
Hasn't even rolled attack yet. Shield!
So this big boy here is going
All
to be
for
the
one
one to
shield!
attack you. And what am I doing? Derp. I just okay. That is it tries to bite you. 20 to hit.
Shield.
So
All right.
much for the magic staff.
What does that make your AC?
It makes it. I'm at 17, 18, 19, 20, 22.
Okay, so yeah, that's definitely a miss. Oops, don't want to open that up at all. This one is going to climb over this wall, and it is now kind of hanging on the outside of the house from the wall about
Oh, hell no.
10 feet up,
No.
and it's going to shoot a web at Carl.
Of course.
No.
This is where I die, guys.
It's a 16 to hit Carl with this web.
Actually, I think that hits. It does.
Okay, Carl, you are now restrained by the webbing.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
As an action,
Good, Carl can chill.
as an action on your turn, you may use a strength check to rip from the webbing, or someone else may do the same to tear the webbing. The webbing can also be attacked by someone else to destroy it if they wished.
Skill checks
Secret
don't count
revenge.
as an action, right?
What was that?
Skill checks do not count as an action, right?
They are an action. In order to do something like that.
So let's say if I hypothetically wanted to rip the webbing off of him.
That would be your action.
Okay.
So just a little heads up on what restrained does for you, Carl. A restrained creature speed becomes 0, and it cannot get any speed bonuses. Also, attack rolls against you have advantage, and your attack rolls have disadvantage. You also have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. So being restrained is not cool.
Yeah, I just turned restraint on in the conditions, so it
What?
should.
That's sweet.
Oh, shit. I didn't know that was a thing in Roll20.
That's sick.
What, the conditions?
Yeah, where's that at?
It's in Beyond.
Oh, that would explain it, because I've just started to use Beyond.
Yeah, you can put all those things on in Beyond, and it will factor it into whatever you're doing.
Man, I'm so used to doing everything by, old school paper in hand. Okay, back to the start of the round, no longer surprise round, so we're moving as normal. It is our murder bins.
Okay, I'm gonna move up to Carl, and I would like to rip off those restraints if I can.
Okay, you're going to have to give me a strength check. Just a straight strength check.
Oof.
Oh no. You do
That
not.
one. That's your second
did.
right one
Ooh.
today.
I did. I wanted to help you, Carl. I'm sorry.
You should have
sorry.
just saved
Like
yourself.
you went to rip it off, like you just fell on your ass.
Well, I probably slapped the shit out of myself, and then went
Gotcha.
down.
You're just like. Just punch
I
yourself
feel
in the
bad for
face.
Carl. He's so tiny. It's not fair, guys.
Bonus action and smack that shit off with
I'm
your murder
cute and
ball.
cuddly, not tiny.
I'm sorry.
Anyway, that is. Unless you have movement you want to do, or bonus or applicable bonus actions, that will be your turn.
I'm gonna stay right next to Carl because I feel really guilty right now. I'm sorry, Carl. Sorry.
Okay, Xanathia.
Alright. No,
Don't worry about me.
let a professional handle this.
No, I got it. I got myself. You take care of the spider.
I agree.
Nope.
No,
Yeah.
no, look.
Oh.
You both wasted,
Did one
you
time.
both wasted your turns. I'm a barbarian. I could have handled it myself.
But we love you. We were
literally,
trying to help.
I literally
I don't
could have
love it.
raged. I literally could have raged. The one spider
Sorry.
would be dead already.
It's cool. It's cool. Okay. Do you have any?
Oh, I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Bardic Inspiration
Who are you giving it to?
for. Hold on. No, wait. No, I'll give it to Carl. Carl, hold on.
What does it do?
Gosh.
So you can add a d6 to any attack, ability, or saving throw you make within the next
I didn't mean to roll it
10
myself.
5 minutes.
Oh,
I
app.
think it was 5.
and the once you do it, it is gone.
Come.
Yes. So then, Carl.
Yeah, 10 minutes. One ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Carl is so upset about the fact that he is in this web that he goes into a rage. Oh, bam. Didn't even have to roll the second one.
Oh,
Holy shit.
oh yes.
Force 1!
You just like burst out of that thing.
I am Carl! You cannot restrain me!
He just hulks out of that webbing.
Oh,
Hey, can I
yeah.
take back that rage?
No, you called it, and I mean,
I know. I regret it now.
it is still a useful thing to have on.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess that's my turn. Actually, no. Carl would like to move behind the two
let's
ladies.
say, can you do your little shoulder rush thing as a bonus
Shoulder
action?
No, not from
Well, I
afar.
bonus actioned with rage.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
That's why I was saying if I could take back rage, I'd do that. But I knew that I couldn't. That's why I was saying it like as a half-hearted joke.
Okay.
It's unfortunate.
It is quite unfortunate. Back to the top of the round. Well, actually, not top of the round. I'm an idiot. It's Olvar.
Yes,
I
sir.
was thinking of the last initiative order.
I will like to
Um,
smack this thing right here with my super sword I have, but I always forget what I have to roll for that.
you have to summon it first.
What?
And that
You
takes
said
a
we
turn.
didn't rest, right? So I would have had it summoned from when we fought the other dudes, or
Well,
is that
how long
something that
does
I have to
it?
keep
It
summoning?
should be a concentration, right? How long does it say the concentration lasts?
Let's see. Okay, so it's the. Oh shit! Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you can only
Yeah,
hold the
no,
concentration as long as it says
okay.
you can.
Okay. Okay. I didn't know that. Okay. All right. So I will then use my shocking grass
Okay,
right here.
that is a hit.
Okay.
5 damage, and it loses its reactions for this turn.
Okay. And as a bonus action, I shall cast out my shadow thing, my shadow blade.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, then on
I don't know what that does, but it uses the spot. So, okay. I'll have it out. And I shall end my turn.
All right, spider turn. This spider is going to try to bite you again. Olvar, that's not hitting anybody with a that's a 7.
Yeah, miss.
This one skitters down at Xanathia from the wall. tries to bite Xanathia. That is a 12. Xanathia?
Miss.
Okay. Then that
Miss.
is their turn. Back to the top of the round. They had
Murder Paul.
They had some
I'm
low
going in.
rolls.
Murder mitten.
And I am going to do unarm. 17.
Hmm.
That's a hit.
All right, I'm going to follow that up. Another attack. 24.
Mm.
Oof. Also a hit. It's looking wounded.
That a girl.
And I'm going to
Over
stay
the
right here
moon.
because if I move, it's going to hit me. So I'm going to stay right here.
It's looking about 50%.
Oh,
Alright.
I'm going to stay right here. Just right in front of its face because it's an ugly fucker.
Indeed it is. You hurting its feelings doesn't help, though.
I know.
Get him, Zan.
Xanathia.
All right, I'm gonna up my longsword. Try and give him a whack.
Whack. Hi.
Does a 19 hit?
Oh, yes. Be afraid of things that 19s don't hit.
Cry.
Do I roll? There's two different types of.
One of the it's probably giving you because long swords have the versatile ability, so you can either attack with using with one hand or two hands. And that's probably what it's
Oh.
telling you.
I'll do it one-handed then. Oh, 7 damage?
I'm not seeing your
Or no,
damage.
that was
That
wrong.
wasn't
Hold on.
damage. That was another long
Said
sword
that was
roll.
wrong. Hold on. Buggy for me today. 4.
It's a buggy day. Okay, 4 damage.
4 damage.
Boom. You did things.
For bonus action, can I use my other melee weapon since I only used one hand?
No, because you can only draw and stow one weapon a turn. Unless you have
True.
the
Okay.
feat that allows you to do otherwise.
And my turn.
Carl.
This
The
um
spider that done got you is bleeding its spider blood all over Xanathia.
that's exciting. Carl moves here and is gonna recklessly attack with his great axe. Bum bum.
I hear a plane.
Oh baby.
Oh damn. That's a crit.
I'm assuming he's dead.
Yeah, that's a crit.
That's your second crit today, Carl. Look at you.
Let's go.
You want to describe your critical kill on this spider?
Yeah, so Carl, still raging at the knowledge that this spider had wrapped him in its web and probably wanted to eat him, just freaking took that great axe and with all the power just upswing right through the head and the abdomen, just like slicing it right down the middle. Just like, and it just like kind of goes like this.
And the three of
And
you are coated in burning spider guts.
And he lets out this harp as he does it.
I'm going to be licking my fur for a while. Excuse me.
The dwarf screaming to the sky as it rains spider blood.
Oh, this is a magical time. let's see. Yeah, and then I'm gonna move here and shoulder charge our friend for 20 hits for 6 piercing.
Yes. Yes, it does.
And that'll be Carl's turn.
Alrighty then. Count Olivar. On to you now.
Jess. Would you say that it is dim lighted in this building we are in?
Not
Or is the
really.
roof
The
gone?
roof is gone.
Okay, the roof is gone. Alright, well, either way, I shall swing my Shadow Blade at this spider.
Let me adjust this so that we can the chat can see the damage numbers. There we go. 9 does not hit, unfortunately.
Okay. What about the 12?
That's your damage. Oh wait.
Huh?
Oh wait, you're rolling
Oh,
damage
that's
right now.
right. Okay. You're right. I gotta roll. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, you gotta
Okay.
use your dagger.
Okay. Yep. Okay. Yes. There it goes.
Okay,
So
that
24.
hits.
Okay. So now I rolled the damage.
Yep.
Okay. Well, like,
why are you rolling the damage twice?
because it says it deals 2d8 psychic damage on hit.
Yeah, well, it's already rolling 2d8 though. Like that, it's calculated there.
Oh, I didn't know that. This is the first time because it's giving me the option to click it from like the menu of Shadow Blade. I never clicked it from there before.
Okay,
So
if you're
I
clicking
didn't
it from
know.
the
Okay.
spell, then it will roll it normally.
Yeah, I'm clicking it from the spell now. Okay.
Okay,
So I only
so
got to click this one time and it calculates it already.
yep, it does everything
Yes.
for
Okay.
you.
Alright.
Except that it does not add your modifier because this is still counts as a bladed weapon. What's your dex modifier again?
It was +3.
Okay, so that's actually going to be 6 psychic damage. This thing is looking not great.
Okay. Yeah. I shall end my turn.
Okay. This spider's turn. It is once again going to try in vain, probably in vain, to attack Count Olivar. Oh, that's probably not going to hit. That is a, well, no, 13.
Miss.
Yep, that's its turn. These things keep rolling pretty low, except for the one that managed to web Carl.
All right,
He got lucky.
going. Okay, I'm gonna swing at him. Gonna hit him with my claws. 13.
That is a miss.
That's okay. I can do it again.
His exoskeleton resists your claws.
Oof.
Oh, that one just
Oof.
straight up missed.
Ouch. I like swing and I completely do a 360 in the air when I go oof.
Oh, big oofs.
That's oofs. I am going to just stay right here because I deserve that next bite if it happens.
Well, hopefully your compatriots will be able to finish it off.
Mm.
Xanathia, you just witnessed your Tabaxi friend just fail to hurt this spider.
I just let out and then move into the room. So I'm going to try and whack it with my longsword again. Hold on, I did that wrong. Just ignore that. Just ignore it.
Okay, it didn't even pop up for me.
All right, let's try this again. Wait, I guess I did it right. Does a 17 hit?
Yes. Yes.
All right, I'm doing it two-handed, so we'll take the 7 damage.
Okay, this thing is not what I meant to do. There we go. You chop off one of its 8 legs with that slash, and it's stumbling around. Still alive though.
Let's see here.
The other thing about attacking with 2 weapons is that both the weapons need to be light weapons, unless you have the dual wielding feat.
I know.
Okay.
What is the spell that I have that uses one of my Bardic Inspiration?
No idea, because you're using
Can
one of the new.
I not find it?
You're using one of the new bards. I don't know all what they can do offhand.
Oh, Unsettling Words. I cast Unsettling Words as my bonus action.
That takes
So
away
I'm gonna
from.
cast that. Yeah.
Does that takes away from DC, right?
You spin the words laced with magic that unsettles the creatures and causes it to down itself. Creature must subtract the number rolled from the next saving throw it makes before the start of its next turn.
Okay, I'm just going to say don't do that. Because it's unlikely that he's going to make a saving throw before he dies.
All right then.
I would take that back.
Never mind. I end my turn.
Because
I end my turn.
Carl does not do anything that causes saving throws to begin with. And Count Olivar typically making attacks, not save spells.
I thought Cal Oliver had a spell that did, but never mind.
Well, I'm going to assume that Carl's about to finish this guy off, unless he fails horribly. Carl,
I believe in you, Carl.
Don't fail horribly.
Okay.
He literally
No guarantees.
He literally has like almost no HP.
I recklessly attack with my great axe.
There's another crit.
Oof.
And now the chat can see it.
I am a god among men.
But you're a dwarf.
But I'm a dwarf.
That is literally his 3rd crit of the night.
Well, you splatter that spider. He only had 2 HP left.
Made short work of it.
Spider down!
You said that X cut off one of its legs.
Yes.
I would like to pick up one of those. Well, the leg that came off. I would like to take it.
Okay, you acquired a spider web.
Thank you.
Okay, and now that you are inside, I'm also going to point out that this room, the one with the actual number floating in it, strangely, don't ignore that, has basically the 2 squares of the entrance are just covered in webbing. So if you were to walk through that without taking care of it, you might get stuck.
Anybody gonna try?
Try to get stuck?
What do
No,
we
try
gotta do
to
now?
try to take it apart.
Can I
What do
throw
we
a
have to roll to
fireball
do
at
that?
it and just burn it?
You can either attack it or make a
I will throw a fireball at it.
a strength check at it to tear it apart.
All right.
So okay, make an attack roll then with your firebolt.
I just did strength
Oh,
check.
well, that's enough too. Though you can
Okay.
tear apart one of the sections.
All right. Does it do it again for the other one? I don't know. Someone roll strength.
Yeah, that was just for one section.
Yeah, I missed the second one. There we go. Okay.
I don't trust myself because I did slap the hell out of myself trying to rip it off Carl.
Okay,
Okay,
yep,
so what
you
are we
guys
in?
tear apart that just fine. Additionally, kind of in the corner of this room, you see a large cocoon, large spider cocoon.
Okay, I'm gonna throw a fireball at that. 100%.
But what if there's a person in there? Or something
Okay,
that isn't spider eggs or anything like that.
Alright,
Say it
Okay.
is.
walk up to the cocoon.
You guys have enough passive perception that you would be able to just look at this at first glance. The shape of it is not the shape of like an egg sac. It's like the shape of like there's some being in it that got wrapped in it.
Alright.
So we probably
run up
should
to
open
it
it
and
up.
try to open
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do we gotta roll anything for that? Or do we just kind of open it up?
Basically the same thing as before. You can make a athletics. Actually, this one you can make a.
Oh, this is athletics?
You can make you can make athletics if you have it on this one.
I got athletic.
Oh, 6 is not enough to open it.
Definitely not.
Wow, Carl.
You know what? It's okay.
Mine's
It's okay.
19.
Can I use my strength one that I just rolled?
Sure. We'll go with
I
that
rolled
because that was
19 on
that would have been.
athletics.
Oh wait.
Unless you didn't see it.
We just want him. We just want him out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we just want it out, whatever it is.
Okay, so within this cocoon is the shriveled up and sucked dry corpse of an elvish adventurer.
Oh, my god, brother.
He
I
wears
searched his
studded leather
body for it.
armor and has a short
Ooh.
sword and a scabbard at his hip. That's
A
immediately
what?
a short sword.
And what else?
It's in a scabbard at his hip. You can search him more thoroughly if you
Oh.
wish.
Yeah, I want to search him more thoroughly.
Of course he does.
Okay, a more in-depth search of his belongings, you find a potion of healing and a belt pouch, as well as 23 gold pieces and 35 silver pieces.
Okay. You said he had armor. What kind of armor he got?
Studded leather.
Is that for elves? Can I wear that?
That's light
Or is
armor.
that not a thing? Huh?
Armor's not by
What I have on.
yeah, armor's not by race, it's by proficiency. Which is
Okay. Okay.
the only people in this party that could wear it are Xanathia and Carl, but Carl
Okay.
obviously has his special
Yeah,
armor.
no. Yeah, he's got his good shit.
And
I
Hex,
mean,
is that the
I'll
same kind of
hold on
armor
to
you
it
have?
anyways.
you,
I
Yeah.
have the same armor I already have.
Okay.
Yep.
Alright.
But I'll
So
take
it's
it to sell
studded,
it.
right? No, I've
pick
already
it up
claimed it.
to sell
I've
it.
already claimed it. I've already claimed it.
Okay,
I've
I'll
already
take the
claimed
rest
it.
of the
It's mine.
shit. Actually,
I'll take
I'm
the
gonna
potion
give
of
the...
healing.
Yeah,
You can do.
take the
You can do
potion
that.
of
You can have
healing.
that.
I got the gold and the silver. He ain't have nothing else on him? He didn't have no elfish stuff on him?
Nope.
Okay. You don't have a name?
Why are we arguing over loot? I thought we were friends.
Right?
Well,
You
he don't
guys
have a
are,
name?
you know.
Can I want to bury him.
Carl
Can I
likes
bury
his,
him?
his stuff.
I just move over to Morg and say, "Fuck the boys." At
Can-
least we have each other.
Right?
I would like to bury this elf.
All right.
Okay.
Do you have a shovel?
Yep.
No.
Something to dig a hole with.
I got a
I have my
shovel.
claws.
Okay,
If that could do anything.
if you actually have a shovel, then
No, I really don't have a shovel. I'm just kidding. I'm looking though.
let's say.
I'm seeing if I got a magic trick that can. I got mage hands. Can I use my mage hands to make a floating hand appear and just dig a fucking hole?
I feel like that's a thing.
That's going to take quite a while to do that.
That's fine. I'll leave my magic hand digging the hole while we go investigate the rest of these buildings. When I come back later, it'll be dug and I can bury this
I'm
elf.
pretty sure you have to be within a certain distance of Mage Hand.
30,000 feet. It's just 30 feet.
Yeah, so once you walk 30 feet away from it, it's going to vanish.
Okay, then I'm just gonna leave this little elf here for now, and I'll fucking find a shovel. I'm walking away mad. I'm coming into this door down here. Ding dong, damn it.
He said ding dong, damn it.
I'm mad. I want to bury the elf.
First off, that's 8. So technically 7.
Yeah,
is
but
up
the
here.
dragon's at number 7. Are we gonna go?
Yeah,
find the
but
dragon
you
right
but
now?
you said we have to do it by order.
All right.
And you're over here
Let's go
skipping
fight
around.
the
I'm
fucking
just kidding, let's-
dragon, Carl. Let's go
kidding,
fight
I'm
the
kidding,
dragon,
I'm kidding,
Carl.
I'm kidding. Let's go do it.
Nope. I'm going
Nope,
up to number
nope,
7
nope.
now. This Carl wants to. I did say
Listen.
we were doing an order.
I will smack the stuffings out of you guys.
Look, all I wanted to do was bury the elf. No one even attempted to help me.
I don't think you realize
bury
how
my
much I
elf.
like that.
Listen, I offered my claws.
So you did
I
actually.
don't want the claws. I want you to smack the
I
stuffing
mean,
out
that's
of me.
fine.
Well, we know there's a dragon here. Ding dong, dragon!
Okay.
Oh no!
Are you guys going to the 7th then?
I mean, they
We're
want to go in
apparently-
order, DM. I'm just following my.
apparently we
We're
are.
going in order.
Okay then. Oh.
I wait. Can I
Yup.
just sit out here?
So at the top of the hill
Can.
stands around. I can't speak. At the top of this hill
Pull the giggy.
stands a round tower with a cottage attached. Both are in good condition, although half of the tower's roof is gone. The door leads into the cottage, and several arrow-slit windows are visible from the tower. You can't help but notice an eerie quiet in the area, and a strange, acrid smell in the air.
Smells like death.
It smells like acid.
It smells like pain.
Does.
You know, I was
Is
gonna go
this
with it
an
smells like
open
something
door
on
or is this a
fire.
closed door?
All of ours about to trip going in.
That is a closed door.
There's so much acid.
I'm gonna kick this bitch open and look inside.
Okay. Oh, also, something I did not point out is that on your little pathway up here, you also come across 2 dead giant spiders just sprawled out by the pathway.
Good,
Hey.
they're dead.
Yep.
Right.
Beautiful.
They're dead, and their
Okay.
bodies are just kind of blistered and puckered and mauled to death.
Right. So we really gonna go talk to this dragon?
I don't think we're gonna talk. I think we're just gonna fucking kill him.
I thought you wanted it.
I do, but we're kind of in a killing frenzy right now. Okay,
I mean, I
able to
want
kick
peace.
this door open?
Yeah, the door is not locked at all.
Okay. Is there anything visible in here before I walk in?
It just contains dusty furniture wrapped in webbing, but nothing really stands out.
Okay. I'm gonna open this door.
Okay.
Are you gonna try and do so stealthily or just like wide open?
Hi, bitch, I'm here.
So you open the door.
Ding dong, motherfucker!
There is a large young green dragon ready as you just made a bunch of noise coming in.
That sounds about right.
That's cool.
It is in a defensive stance.
Carl, are you coming in?
All right.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Charge it.
No.
Do I get
Why are you gonna
Can we,
charge it? I thought we were trying to talk to this dragon. Why are you
Right.
trying to
It's
kill it?
okay. All right.
Oh wait, I
hold
talk
on.
dragon.
Do you really?
What?
Yes,
That's a
X
thing?
does.
That was the thing.
I love
Oh,
it.
I do too. Duh. So when I said ding dong, did I get a reply this time or no? Did I not get a reply?
You got a low, angry growl.
Could
Does the
I don't
dragon
know
not
these
speak
people, Dragon.
Draconic?
Well, you haven't spoke to it yet with the Draconic, have you? But
No, I haven't. But when he did his growl, did he say something in Draconic?
No, it was just a growl.
It was just a growl. All
It
right.
was
Okay,
a
so-
strong warning growl.
Okay. So the door's open and I can see that there's a dragon now, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now I'm gonna talk to it in dragon language.
Takes forever and a day anyway.
Okay, you're gonna actually have to say,
Oh, you gotta talk to me in dragon, bro.
well, you gotta say what you're saying to it in dragon.
No, I know. I'm just playing. Okay, I'm just gonna call out to it. Dragon.
Yes.
I come in peace.
Do you?
Yes. I have no
Yes,
quarrel
we
with
do.
you.
They wish to mount you, dragon.
Carl.
Then why are you here? This
We're just
lair
here
is mine.
checking up. That's all right. He was just here checking up on a friend. And he told us there was a dragon here, and I wanted to come meet the dragon. You're that
Tell him
dragon.
how shiny he looks and that he's pretty.
My dwarf friend says you have a beautiful color.
I am aware.
So what are you doing here? What's your story?
So, what's my story?
Yes. Not
How
many
if you
young
become
dragons are around these days. To see one is incredible.
Hey guys, what are you guys saying?
Trying to find out some information.
I don't know.
Right here.
Quite simply, I just needed to find my own lair, and I found a decent one here to collect my own hoard and hunt.
Yes,
To
I
collect
hear you
what?
have quite the following around here. A horde.
Yes, you also speak the tongue.
Yes, I do.
She does. She just sounds a little low.
Yes.
Speak up.
Make me yell at you.
That's a lot better.
You should know better than to enter a dragon's lair.
Well, like I said, I never met a dragon before. I'm 137 years old. So I didn't know that was a thing. Sorry.
Mm.
Feel as though we should just take our leave, if that's all right with you.
Oh, I want to keep talking to the dragon.
I shall take my leave then.
Well, this dragon does not prefer to talk to you.
Unlucky, Oliver. It seems you managed to even piss off a dragon.
I'm not.
First it was
He's
the
talking
women.
to you. He's talking to you. Who are you talking to, dragon? Her, right? Or are you talking to me?
All of you, leave my
Damn.
tower.
Let's tell me twice.
It's really like that, dragon.
Return again,
We
and I will
talk
not
for a second.
hesitate.
All
Did you
Carl,
tell
he
him
don't
we
wanna
wanted to
talk
mount
us.
him?
He don't want to talk to us, Carl.
Was that because you didn't tell him that we want? You didn't tell him the secret word. You didn't tell him we wanted to mount him.
Dragon, we want to mount you.
Dismounting, you mean you wish to put my head on a wall? Are you threatening me?
No, it's not
No!
a threat. We want to fly on you.
Why would I let such a weakling fly upon me?
Weakling. Have you ever even met someone else that spoke the same language as you? That's not a dragon.
Yes, those idiots in the south of the village.
Yeah, but they're nobody.
And you
Have they ever asked to ride you?
No, they just seem to wish to worship me, which, as they should, I am their better. They are, however, quite annoying.
We could take care of them for him.
Would you
Wait,
like us to take care of them for you?
No,
In reward,
I didn't ask
just
for you to
tap
take care
them.
of them, did I?
You didn't, but I'm offering to.
I honestly don't care what happens to them.
Okay. Are you gonna let us mount you or not?
No. What part of
Okay.
this did you
He
think
said
I
no,
want?
Carl. He
What a
said no,
dumb dragon.
Carl. All right.
Are the boys
Yeah, I
coming
guess.
more, or is it just going to
Alright.
be us?
All
I
right,
think it
let's go,
might be just
Carl.
the us.
Let's go. Let's go.
Perhaps we
Let's
should
go.
move on to the next building, shall
Maybe if we
Yep.
find something nice for him, we can come back.
Oh man. I am
Oh,
happy you went diplomatic with that.
I'm very glad we did.
I really wanted to
Feel
talk
as
to him
though
some
we
No,
would
more.
not
no.
have
He was
made it out. One
upset.
of us would have died.
If he wasn't that
Carl
mad, I would
was-
have kept talking to him.
Carl was rooting for chaos.
I mean, you guys could have made the attempt.
One of us would have died.
He ain't hugging me. I don't give a fuck.
But like just a little DM
My
heads up,
spider senses were
you should
tingling.
be a little stronger before making the attempt.
Right, so that
My
means nothing
spider
till level
saying.
5.
Tingling.
Hey
That's what
guys,
I'm
remember
saying,
that
like,
time
he
that we
ain't
had a
bugging
huge
me.
Carl?
I'm good.
Or that time
All
Carl
right.
died.
Yeah,
To
he
be
You're
fair-
almost
right,
died.
CritForce in the chat. We should do it.
To be fair though, Redoff did say he just
Yeah,
wants
no,
you to
I'm not.
to drive him off, so you wouldn't need to necessarily kill him, just attempt to hurt him
Right.
enough to make him flee.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
I had a feeling that
I'm
wasn't going to go
straight.
well from the jump, so no.
Yeah, I
don't
mean, you
know.
guys could have got lucky, you know.
Yeah, we could have got lucky, but I ain't fucking with.
Yeah,
like
the only
my
person
fur.
that's been lucky today is Carl.
Ding dong,
Yep.
door number 8.
Yeah, but with my luck, it would be running out right there, right as like we really needed it.
Everyone else goes down but Carl. That's how that probably would have happened.
Oof.
Oof.
I mean, I got 3 shields I
oof,
could
yeah.
use, so I think I would have been good a couple rounds.
Unfortunately, shield does not protect you from saving throw abilities
Oh,
like
touche.
breath weapons.
Okay, gotcha. You learn something new
Yeah,
every
the
week.
breath weapon is what would have been the dangerous thing.
I remember using that way back when.
Yeah.
That's funny.
So
All right,
this,
I'm knocking on this
Back as a lowly
door
dragon.
number 8 right here.
Yeah, this looks like an old smithy. It has a wide chimney and rotted piles of firewood jumbled outside the walls. It it just looks like a smithy, and the door is kind of like rotted but closed.
Okay, I'm going in.
Do we
Hang on,
see
this is
any
scary.
like leftover weapons or anything there?
No, but as soon as you go into the door, let's see.
We fight something.
Yeah, actually, because these two friends hiding among, like, kind of laying amongst the ash, you realize that they are actually bodies, and they are now animating.
Beautiful.
You
And
got-
I stab it while it's animating.
I will let you get one attack in on that before we actually do
Stabbing him with
initiative. Oops, that's the wrong thing.
Stab him with my dagger as he's getting up.
7. Hold up. Nope, the 7's gonna be a miss.
All right, I try.
You did in fact try.
Initiative rolls today have been ass,
Man, the turn order thing does
but
not
still
like
better than the zombie.
Carl at all.
No.
Yep. The zombies, they got really bad decks, so bad that they actually get negatives on their initiatives. So okay then. Morg, you are out here, but you hear the distinctive moaning noises of the undead. Oop! I suddenly have a cat in my lap.
Nice.
I am going to move right next to Carl, and I'm going to throw a dart at this booger over here. Girls, stop fighting, please. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
By the way, are you making sure to keep track of your darts?
I am. I just took away the darts from before. Did it do it?
Okay, a 25 is definitely a hit.
Nice.
Also, these guys are not aligned to the grid. There we go. So
Did a poof of ash came out of that booger?
It did.
Right. I'm going to learn my lesson from the last time.
Olivar is going to have to make that saving throw from the ash puff. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw.
Ooh, you just made it.
Yes, sir.
And now give me your damage,
Get us out of here.
Morg.
Did I do it?
There it is. Yep, 6 damage.
Excuse me.
You guys have the same HP as regular zombie, right? Yes, they do. All right. You gonna do anything else?
I'm staying right here. I don't feel like having a coughing fit.
You don't. Oh well. Wait, is one of you on top of Carl?
Yes,
I
yes.
am.
That
I am.
would be-
Sorry, Carl. That's rude.
You,
Sorry, I'll move right here.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say you cannot end in the same space as another person.
Dang it. I'm sorry, but he's shorter than me. Shouldn't he be able to
I
fit
am.
between my
She
legs?
You can sit on my shoulders.
Carl.
I don't even think, Carl, you would be tall enough where that the not even tall.
Yes, words.
I should still be raging, correct?
What was that?
Oh well, it's a minute. It's 10 rounds, so probably not.
For what?
Well, because I was raging before.
Oh yeah, no.
When
You guys
when
would
you were
have been
doing the spider.
That was a
talking to that
long
dragon.
time ago.
It's been
Yeah.
it's been some time since the last
Okay.
fight.
Then I'm going to go here and attack this guy with my great axe recklessly.
Oh yeah. Well, the first one's hitting. So is the second one. 14.
For the same amount, so 14.
Indeed, that zombie took a pretty hefty hit. I'm gonna say that even like tore off an arm.
And I'm gonna finish off with a nice armor spike.
Not that it
15.
cares. That is a hit. Same zombie?
7 piercing.
That was on the same zombie, right?
Yeah.
Okay, 7 plus 5. Okay, that hit it real hard. It seemed to stumble back as if it was almost dead, but it's persisting.
You said it stumbled, so does that mean that if I moved, it would get an opportunity?
Yeah, it didn't actually move out of its space.
Okay. Well, then I will stay where I am.
Okay. Count Olivar.
Yeah.
The one in front of you has taken a lot of damage.
A lot of damage?
A lot of damage.
Alright. Then What I'm gonna do here is I'm going to use well damn, let's okay. I'm lost. I had a spell
We're all lost.
that let me change my sorcery point to use a spell as a bonus action.
Oh,
Remember
well,
we talked about that?
yep. You can use you can
It
transfer
was give up
source.
2 sorcery points to be able to use a spell as a bonus action, which would let me use a cantrip as my action and then a spell as my bonus action.
Yes.
But I can't find it on this shit now.
Give
Where it
me
was to
a
click it.
moment to look at your character. I will help you find it. It's probably in features and traits, right?
Here's a trade on that.
So down with meta magic. You have
Yes. Okay. Yeah. See. So that quick. Okay.
so
Well,
you
no. Well, there's nothing I can click on though.
you would just click two of those like two boxes off, like just check them off by clicking on them.
On my for the sorcery point
Yes.
where it says sorcery point.
Yes.
Um.
Just click those two off, and then
I don't know.
you can then cast the spell
Okay.
with
It's okay. I know I have 3, so I can only use 2. So I'll find it and click it. Okay. Anyways, so I do that. So I'm gonna use my cantrip, firebow on this one.
Okay, that's gonna be a disadvantage since you're attacking him with a ranged spell up close.
Okay, never mind. Then I'll change that and use my chill touch. That's also a cantrip. I'll chill touch him. And this has some extra stuff because he's a dead, right? If you hit an undead target, it also has disadvantage on attack rolls against you to the end of the next turn. And that's okay. Probably dead.
Okay. It. Oof, kitty. It made its little save, so it is still kicking. Not sure how. It's cold. It's missing an arm.
Okay.
It's still alive.
Still alive. Alright. So I'm gonna use my bonus action. And then I shall use my chaos bolt on him.
Okay, a chaos bolt's a range attack, so that's gonna be disadvantage.
Okay.
Well, okay, well 13 still hits, so roll the damage. 15 altogether. Oh yeah, he is very much dead.
Cool. I am my turn. Sorry that took so long.
Blip. Xanathia.
Okay.
Curious what kind of damage that was.
Gotta-
It's kind of random. Do.
Oh, oh, no, wrong button. No. Nope. Hate this thing sometimes. You ever just feel like technology hates you?
Yes.
I feel like OBS hates me.
That's me right now. Oh my god. Bear with me.
Hey, at least OBS hasn't crashed while we've been doing this, so that's a plus.
Oh, he's not that far. Okay.
Because that shit crashed twice
We're
on
gonna-
me while
we're gonna
setting
move-
up, and that was not cool.
And I'm gonna try and give this guy a whack.
Whack.
Whack his
Husband
ass,
whacked
girl.
him.
Whack. 11 hits. Were you doing one-handed or two-handed?
One-handed.
Okay, good choice. That was some good damage.
This ends my turn.
Okay. Also, that's the first time that got hit, so it's gonna puff its ash all over the place, and you need to make a con save.
Not going to go well.
Oh, you just made it, so you were fine. And then this zomble here is going to try to smack you. Well, whack you back. Oh no.
That one!
No. 20.
Oh, yeah, that hit.
That's also a crit. Okay, the zombie punches you for a whopping 6 damage.
You sure that was a crit?
I rolled a 2 and a 3.
Ooh.
No, you cannot have the die.
Takes the precious.
Okay, that's the only action it gets. Back to Morg.
I'm gonna stand over this ash zombie. I'm going to hit it with my claws. Did I do it right? Or I did not do it right. I don't know what button I just pressed.
Did a nat one.
We got a nat.
Yay!
Did
Yay!
a nat one.
Cool. Guess what? I'm gonna swing at it again.
There
we go.
You
Yay!
have connected.
Woohoo!
Still alive though. It's really he's looking real messed up. Also, I guess saying he's alive is kind of a wrong statement.
Now, if I were to move back, he would have the right to hit me, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep my happy ass here. Thanks, DM.
Carl.
Carl's gonna go here. And he's going to recklessly attack with his great axe.
There you go.
Oh, do you have any other
21.
moves other than recklessly attacking with a great axe?
I have raging, but and I also have a I have a
Did they just say
hammer.
steak?
I have a hammer, but I like my axe.
Okay, yeah, he is dead.
He
Okay.
dual wields ale, guys. That's his other attack bonuses.
It really is, though. Convince me otherwise.
He has one mode. Axe.
I have one mode, and that's death.
Except when you nat one.
Not today.
No,
He has to ask everyone a question.
Can I use a potion for my inventory out of combat?
A what?
Can I use my potion of healing out of combat?
Yes.
No, you have to wait till we get back into
How
combat.
does this work?
You should be able to find it in your inventory if you put it in there, and just
I did.
click on the die that's next to the button. That's next to the where it says. There's a better way to explain that, but my brain isn't coming up with it. When you look at the description for the potion of healing, there should be where it says how much it heals you, the 2d 4 plus 2. You should be able to click on the little die symbol next
Didn't
there.
mean to click it
Okay.
that many times. I'm going with the first one.
Okay. And
Okay,
then
Going with the first one.
you're going to have to remove that from your inventory then, since you used it.
Okay. So 7. Like I said, I don't know why, but my technology is hating me today.
It's working, kind of. Mostly.
All right, we're good now.
Good.
All right, so 9. Friends.
Sure. The only thing else inside this building is basically just a variety of old blacksmithing tools.
Look, Carl, it's your hammer.
Is there a shovel?
I have some hammers.
Is there a shovel
Uh,
along these items?
that's not usually a blacksmithing tool, but sure, there's a shovel.
Okay, I'm gonna take the shovel with me.
He just wants to go bury the guy.
Shovel, ex machina.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it with me. That's it.
Okay.
All right. The door's number 9.
Okay.
Well, looks like there's nothing in here.
So this ruined shop is cluttered with sagging storage shelves and broken furniture. Shards of glass and pieces of pottery glint in the weeds and rubble next to the rotted books and casks. This is the urban alchemy shop of the town.
Oh yeah. So under the shelf, I shall dig, and there should be something. Correct?
Yeah. Give me a a perception roll. Okay, yep. You easily find under the shelf a small case. The case itself is worthless, but inside the case is a fine emerald pendant, which is worth 200 gold pieces.
Might be able to use this at that banshee for something else later in the future.
Or maybe offer it to the dragon.
Possibly too. Ooh.
Wait. What would you offer it to the dragon for?
To let us mount him.
He wants to mount the dragon. I'm just thinking that.
Carl,
You
our
let
wish
me
might
ride, you
come
dragon,
true
I give you
after
this.
all, bro.
But used it on the banshee. We could ask her the other question we needed an answer to.
Well, what we got the answer.
We got the answer
which
already.
was where was Cragmar Castle? We got it. I mean, unless something else comes up.
They
in
got
the
it from Rudolph.
future, then maybe
Thought it was read off.
They called him Rudolph.
It's Rudolph.
Is there anything else in here? Anything else good? Nothing?
No. Like all of the former potions and bottles are either broken or have just kind of what's the word I'm thinking? They're just unusable or rotted away.
Okay, makes sense. On to door number 10.
Well, 10's not really a door; it's a location.
Or
This is on the east side of town, where the lane opens to form a small square. Several ruined buildings surround the south side of the square. The larger intact structure to the north looks like a barracks. One lane leads southeast, while another one heads southwest. Around the hill in the middle of town, and a third way meanders north in the middle of the square. Leaning to one side, ever so slightly, is a weathered wooden statue of a warrior clutching a spear and a shield.
Take a little peek in here.
This is just a small house. Well, not even house. They were called it a cottage. It's ruined and obviously full of thicketry. That's a new word I'm using now. Thicketry.
Where's the dwarf?
Where is the?
I'm right here. Sorry, I was eating a cookie.
The dwarf has disappeared. Alrighty, everyone has regrouped. Okay. Is everybody cool with taking a little break here for the night?
Sure.
A little like 5-minute break.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool. Because I need to use the restroom. I'll be back.
Okay.
That's what I love about wireless headsets. Can get up and move around. Can I have a cookie, sir? I want a cookie to go with my tea. My
You
ginger
can if
tea.
you want. I've got
Which one you
one
eating?
for you.
Which flavor are you having tonight?
It was just regular Oreo, but it's like the Christmas ones.
Oh, okay.
So they have like special symbols on them, I guess.
Right.
Is how you would describe it. Very good though. Yum yum.
Oh, I believe it. They need to sponsor you already.
They were supposed to follow me and they didn't because they're liars.
Oh, those buttholes.
I'm gonna grab some water. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Excuse me. What's going on, chat?
Ah.
Oh, I love your kitty. I have all black cats too.
Also, my headset is wireless, but my mic is not.
Oh my god, I had to get up before. I was like, I can't go away. We're in the middle of combat. Oh my goodness. Because I had to drink so much freaking fluids because of this crap.
Yeah. Additionally, I don't think chat would have liked to hear me ping, so.
You could have said you were washing dishes.
I think
I had an employee that used to do that. They used to call me. They're like, "Yeah, chef, I'm just washing dishes." Like, doesn't sound like you're washing dishes. We just got the email to say that they're shutting down the restaurants till God knows when. So
have they been opened at all?
they opened 3 of our locations here in New York City. They reopened in Boston, the one, and in Philly, the other.
What?
So those 2 are still open, but the ones in Manhattan are shut down.
What restaurant do you work at?
I work at a company called Dig. Used to be known as Diggin'. So it's a farm to table restaurant.
Never heard of it.
I'm the catering director and executive chef for them. So I'm in charge of catering for 5 district stores. So I deal with a bunch of crap. Every Monday is my heavy day. So we do about 6,000 people. Yeah, 6,000 people in orders. So I make about 22,000 just on catering for that day.
But you haven't been to work for a while.
Since March.
Yeah.
Yep, it's very depressing.
Do they pay you guys anything?
We got paid until the end of March and early April, and then it was all like collect your unemployment, stay home. You don't want this crap. And believe me, you really don't want this crap. But the owners just sent out a mass email to all the higher heads, and we have to read it tonight. So that's going to be interesting. I don't know how many locations are going to reopen up now, if they do, because they're losing money. I think the location that I'm at is near Bryant Park, my main location, and they pay $85,000 for rent. So I don't know what they're going to do. Yeah. And the other 4 locations are between 65 and 90.
Yeah, my work obviously never stops.
Right, my husband works for the MTA, so like he's essential. He's out there. Well, don't get me wrong, I miss work, I miss dealing with the people, but there's no tourist here. Everything is still shut down.
I'm also essential.
Same, Giggy works.
People always gonna need toilet paper and groceries.
That's true. I don't understand this thing, by the way. The main things that run out are the toilet paper, the bread, the milk. I mean, I understand we need to wipe our asses. I know we need to make some, French toast. But how bad do we really need to make that French toast? I mean, really?
The milk makes sense since that expires pretty quickly.
Right.
The
Makes
problem
sense.
is
Well,
the farmers
that's
and
just me
shit
that
are
can't live
shut down
without milk. Okay.
too.
We
So
have
we get
here
less
in New York,
product.
right? Which I understand because my company, we work with the 75 farms between New York City and upstate. So whatever they had in season, we did care packages for the essential workers. We sent it to hospitals and other places like that for people, and it was awesome. But unfortunately, because of what's going on, the crops didn't rotate properly. So we missed out on a bunch of different crops for this coming fall and winter. So right about now, we should have had butternut squash and different type of shishito peppers, which didn't happen. So it's pretty sad. Good business, just sucks. And they're rumoring that they're going to start shutting down famous hotels in Manhattan, too. That's the next thing.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me at all.
Right? Now I'm waiting for the snowstorm. Yes.
Snowstorm? What is snow?
We're supposed to have the first night, tomorrow night, 3 to 5 inches. And then Thursday, we're supposed to go from 8 to 12.
Ooh, wait, where?
So I'm looking forward to it.
Which way is this coming?
From Canada, it's supposed to brush down.
I wonder
It's nor'easter.
if we're
If it hits like Ohio or Michigan, it could do lake effects too, I believe.
Oh,
I do think it's supposed to hit us a little bit in Michigan.
It's literally going to be
I
60
don't know
on
how
Christmas
much.
here.
No, I got like 31
Must
tomorrow.
be
That's the high.
nice. It's 25 right here right now.
Oh, I believe it.
it is.
It's 26 here this morning. It's freezing.
Yes.
That's not
The
without
day,
the wind.
the day before, it went from like 60 to 20. Like it started super warm and got colder as the day got on.
It's crazy because it happened like that last week when I was stuck in the house and I couldn't do anything. It was like 65. I'm like, where the hell is this weather coming from?
Yeah, it's 30 right now.
That's not bad. And I'm right near Coney
Yeah.
Island, so it's colder too because I'm not far from the water.
Ugh. I mean, I just hope it. I personally hope it actually comes as snow and not rain, because, oh my goodness, I'd rather have snow.
What's worse for you?
To me, I hate the rain over the snow, because snow can fall off your clothes. Rain, as soon as it hits you, you're soaked. You're soaked.
Right.
The mail's soaked. The ground is soaked. You hate life.
I don't. I feel really bad for you guys when it rains.
A customer walks up and they're like, "Hey, stay dry," and you're just like, "Haha, I'll try."
Joke's on you.
Uh, people say some dumb shit.
I used to leave
Ah.
snacks and stuff outside, like ponchos for our male guys over here.
Uh-oh.
Okay,
wait.
we are all back. So,
Yeah.
we are going to get back into it.
Yes.
Yeah. What's behind door number 11?
Number 11 is the aforementioned garrison-looking building.
Everybody's favorite show. What's behind door number 11?
This
Step on
barracks
down. The price
appears
is right.
to have weathered. Let's start with that again. This barracks appears to have weathered the years better than most
Yum,
of the
did you pull
buildings in
up that
town. Its rooftop features a simple battlement, and arrow slit windows confirm that this was built to serve as a small keep in times of emergency.
Not to be a complete nosy hole, but what the heck is this star?
That is the statue that I
Okay.
mentioned.
Okay.
I'm not sure why they decided to make it a star on the map rather than not
Right.
like a top-down statue looking thing, but that's supposed to be the statue.
Okay. Okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna stay behind X. At least for now.
I'm charging in the door.
Okay. I'm gonna need you to back up.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Because when you open the door, there are 5 of those ashy zombies just standing there.
Someone needs to get them some lotion.
They all do that like slow turn at you.
Like,
Hi.
Yup.
Alright.
That's
I'm gonna
initiative
pull out
time
my short sword.
again.
Okay.
Oh goodness.
Look, my initiative rolls are shit.
no.
Not as shit as Carl.
Holy
Hey,
Carl.
we both got a
Five,
nat
six,
1, so
three.
don't at me.
Damn.
You just happen to have a better multiplier.
Like I said, my initiative rolls are shit. Not as shit as Carl.
It's okay.
That's all right. The zombie got just a straight nat 1, so.
No, actually, they got a 3.
Ooh.
Oh.
Well, Olivar, it's up to you.
Hey.
They again, they actually have negative initiatives because they are that they're just that slow. You know, when you're an undead boy, you just kind of don't move like you used to.
See, it's funny. I went from 1 to 3, and they went from 3 to 1.
Yes.
It's funny how that works.
I have a question. If I rock my short sword and dagger on a bonus action, am I able to throw the dagger?
Yes.
Okay. That's the combo I'm rocking.
Alrighty then, we're gonna get this combat started with Olivar.
Alright, yeah. So I am going to use my short sword on him.
Yes.
Yes.
21 to hit is a hit for 4 piercing damage.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw the dagger at that one.
Okay. That is a wait. Actually, no. That's actually a hit.
Oh, cool. All right.
Yep. Because, you know.
Olivar, you're still standing outside, right?
Yeah, I'm like in front of the door because these squares count as like 4 squares. So there could be someone to my left, technically, in this block. Here. These are all all square, all spots.
Mm.
Yeah, this map is set up to use the squares as 10 feet spaces instead of 5
Oh,
feet.
Yeah,
damn.
if that were
So it's
smaller.
kind of weird. That's why everything's a little bit wonky with the tokens and the tiles.
So DM, if I were to move next to Olivar right here, could I hit the damn thing? Like,
Well, you could also
Through the door.
you could also just
Yeah,
share his
technically.
space
right? Okay.
to attack. You can share a space as long as you do not end your turn in that space.
Right. Don't stand over Carl. Got it.
I could
Okay.
just scoot up, right? I mean, I cannot go scoot up and.
No, just stay right there. It's okay. I'm just gonna stand right next to you. All right. So I'm gonna swing at this boy in the front here. 15.
That is a hit.
Sweet.
You have
Nah,
slashed
nah.
at this little man.
I'm gonna hit him again. 16.
Nice.
16 is a hit as
Murder
well.
mitten.
He is looking more dead.
And I'm just gonna move just to my left, so I'm off of Olivar's space. I'm sorry.
Okay. Then we are a bard. The bard.
Am I though?
I mean,
Am I really though?
you use your bardic inspiration more than another bard we've known of.
Ayo.
I don't even think he's in the chat, is he?
I'll move right here.
He was at one point.
He's carrying on with some games himself. All right. So I'm gonna
No.
use
So
out my two long swords.
we all know what he's doing right now. Then
Rubbing that jar of dirt.
Gonna,
yes.
I'm gonna use my first long sword on this guy right here beside me.
Okay. The one that was being hit before, right?
Yeah, this
This one.
Oh.
Roll, because this game hit. There, oh, oof.
Those are
Damn,
short
a nat
swords.
one again. Yeah, those are short swords.
Yeah, you attacked with a short sword twice. That's what you were trying to do, right? Or what were you trying to do?
You said long sword.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. It's fine.
Oh.
6 missed.
6 missed, yes. Yes, it did.
3 hit.
23 does hit. So as that was actually your bonus action, it does not get your strength
Modifier.
Your whatever your modifier is, correct. So that is going to be a
18.
4 to hit, actually. And not 4. I mean,
Oh.
4 damage is what I meant. It's totally what I meant.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yes. And then I end my turn.
Is that thing still alive?
Yep, just barely. He took that hit. It definitely rocked his world, but he is still standing because zombies can be hard to actually finish off because of a nice little feature they have.
Okay.
Going to go. My turn, right?
Yes, it is.
Is there?
Gonna go here. And I'm going to hit this one with my recklessly attacking great axe.
Oh boy.
16.
Yes.
What do we say? 11 slashing.
Yep.
Okay.
You get the thing
And then
to roll.
I'm
without
a
doing
shoulder
anything.
charge this guy.
The guy to your south.
Yeah, the guy that's been hit. Is an 11 hit
Yes, it is.
for 6 piercing.
Okay. And he's dead.
Sweet.
Nice, Carl.
You just kind of like shoulder checked him to the ground.
like it.
Okay.
Undead.
Zombie turn. This one's going to move here. This one can move on top of his terminated friend. Okay. So this one and this one are attacking Carl. 5 is a miss. Second one hit you for 21 as a 21 to hit.
Yes.
That is 5 bludgeoning. And then this one is going to try to hit Xanathia. That is a 11 to hit.
That missed.
Then the last one is going to try to hit Olivar with a 12 to hit.
Miss.
Okay. And on to Olivar at the top of the round.
Yes, sir.
Going to note that
Wait, which one did we kill?
the one that's
He's under
he's
this
underneath
one.
this one.
Yeah.
Okay, just making
So
sure.
this guy here is the only one that's taking damage.
Yes.
Correct. Did you got my dagger damage, right? He still got my dagger in him. I need to go grab that.
Yep.
Okay. I shall use Shocking Grass. Dude right here.
That is a hit. 2 damage.
Big damage.
And I give you a pass on the
Yeah.
first 2 because I forgot about it. But you hit him. This is the first time this one's been hit. So Ashy Puff comes off of him. And actually all of you are within range of the con save.
11.
21.
21.
Sanapia.
4.
I'm working on it.
It's a
maybe not.
constitution. Constitution. There you go.
15.
Okay, you all made that.
Sweet.
Nice. I shall. What did I do? I hit him with my thing.
Hit him with shocking grass.
Bonus action. Action. I can't swing at him with my sword, right?
Nope, because you made a cantrip.
That's a
attack.
bonus. 2 weapon fighting. No.
Nope, it has to. Yeah, your attack has to be initiated with a weapon to do that.
Okay. Alrighty. I shall end my turn.
Okie dokie, Morg.
Alright, excuse me, Olivar. I'm gonna go swing at the guy in front of myself and Olivar. That's definitely not a hit.
How many nat ones have you got tonight?
I gotten a few. But my second hit him.
Yes, I did for 7.
Okay. And I'm going to move back over next to Olivar because I can't be on top of him. I'm gonna stay right here.
Yep, standing on top of people is rude.
It is. Well, except for dwarves, they're tiny. It shouldn't matter.
Not that tiny.
That's true.
They're around 4 feet tall.
I still got over 2 feet on him.
He may not be a tall boy, but he is a wide boy.
Oh, that would be a problem then. Okay, Carl, we'll try not to step
In other words,
over you.
He's thick.
With 3C.
You heard it confirmed here. Carl's
He
thick.
bad, chubby thick.
Why do you think he's always drinking? He's trying to drink his sorrows away.
Xanathia, it's now your turn. You're in there with the thickness, surrounded by zombies.
Is that my new nickname?
All right, let's go.
K Thick Daddy.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try and attack this guy right here to my right. All right, so let's do this.
There you go.
That is
You hit
That is a hit for 6 damage.
for 6 piercing
Yes.
on this guy. I look it.
There's enough.
No, that's me actually.
Oh, is it?
Yep. The guy to your right, he is still standing. Pretty much
Alright.
up.
So I'm gonna go ahead and just attack with the other one, and then I'll subtract 3. So does 11 hit?
11 hits for 4 damage.
For 4 piercing damage.
All right, he's looking real bad. I mean, more bad. You know, he is undeader.
Better.
Carl.
Carl's going to. How is the guy to my left looking?
The zombie to your left and to your south are looking very bad.
Okay. I'm gonna recklessly attack, not recklessly attack the guy on my left. $16.
Yep. The guy on your left.
Be dead.
We're gonna see. Oh yeah, he failed that. He did.
Let's go.
Blip. You just.
And then I'm gonna shoulder check the guy below me for an 18.
That is a hit for 7.
7 piercing.
Gotta roll his save. He just barely failed that. He did.
Let's go.
Stacking bodies.
Oh man,
Literally
Carl's just carrying the team today.
Literally.
My
stacking
back
bodies.
hurts.
Wow, Carl.
Carl did kill both the spiders.
And-
Without help.
And now
After I
all
beat
3
it
of
for
the
3
zombies that are dead.
After I beat the spider for 3 rounds, he came in and finished it. Just saying.
My paws got sticky. I'm sorry.
Okay. One of these.
And I killed like 2 or 3 of the woodland creatures, and you know.
Toothpicks.
Zombie's turn. One of them is attacking.
Zombie.
Carl for a 12 and Olivar for an 8.
Yeah, that's a miss.
Yeah, they don't have very high attack modifiers, but I also rolled garbage, so you know. Olivar.
Yes. I shall cast something I've never done before called Magic Missile.
Oh, buddy.
And that's a 5. Wait, did I even click the right thing?
Okay, so Magic Missile, you actually make 3 of those missiles, so and you have to say who they're hitting because Magic Missile
Okay.
does not.
I want to hit this one with all. Oh, it doesn't miss.
It doesn't miss.
Okay, I get it now. I see the dart thing too, so I'm just gonna press that. All right,
Does
I'm
he
gonna hit.
have
I'm gonna hit
disadvantage
this one.
because he's not?
No,
Range attack?
Magic Missile doesn't miss.
I'm
That's it.
hitting this one right here.
That's the thing. You don't even
And-
roll to hit with Magic Missile. It just hits.
So do I just? So that's you said I rolled it. So that's the one on the spell.
Yep. Now you roll it one more time.
Okay.
So 5, 4, 5. So 14 force damage smacking into this
Okay.
guy. That was a pretty good bit of damage. Smacky, smacky, smacky. Poof. He makes a smoky. Carl, you need to make your con save.
My bad, Carl. Beautiful.
Doesn't matter. I hit it.
He definitely made that
Beautiful.
save. Alrighty then. Yes. Magic Missile is kind of weak, but it always hits.
Yeah. When they're low, I see it would be good. It's a
Oh.
D4 + 1.
Yep.
Almost. I could get this 5.
The
Not
only
bad.
usually the
people
only way to
off.
stop a magic missile is by casting shield. Shield negates magic missile.
Okay. Cool.
What if Ordani casted both magic missile and shield?
Well, the enemy getting hit by the magic missile, if they cast shield, it stops the magic missile.
Yeah.
The only other thing I can think of that does that is there's some kind of headband that gives you like a little force shield that does the same thing. Don't remember the name though. But that's semantics. We're on to our kitty cat.
I'm gonna stand over this
Look at.
zombie's body, and I'm gonna hit the one that is to my right.
Okay.
10.
That is a hit. And
Sweet.
he has not been hit yet, so you, Carl, and Olivar need to make the Ash Puff save again.
Yay. 17.
Yep.
18.
Yep.
7.
I'm getting there.
I noticed you were down when I looked at your camera.
12.
Yep, you all make it, so
Cool.
that is good.
All right, and I'm gonna go and smack this guy again.
Good.
No. The
Actually,
dice hates me tonight.
that still hits.
Does it really? Get out of here.
Yeah, zombies. One,
I think
they aren't
zombies
wearing
take
any
like
armor.
5.
2,
Oh.
their dexterity is terrible, so they actually have under 10.
All right, well, I'm just gonna say I just lightly pat him with my paw, just like on the nose, boop, real quick. And I'm gonna stay right here.
Okay. Xanathia. All the ash has been knocked off these boys.
They were ashy boys.
Carl's still thick. If you're
Oh,
not trying-
baby.
Crit!
Crit.
Oh, yes, that is a crit. And who were you?
Let's go.
Who were you attacking? Because you cut out for me.
Yeah, for me.
Sorry.
too.
This one.
He did ping it. I seen the thing.
Oh, that one?
Top one.
The top one. Top one.
Okay. Well, the critical damage nullifies their special staying alive ability, so he's dead. You just headshot that zombie.
Very nice.
His head exploded.
I wouldn't say it exploded.
Well, fine then.
It's a bit much for a crossbow bolt.
There's nothing to explode.
We can say it like harpooned his head off of his body.
Yeah.
It just kind of staked the wall. Carl.
Carl does what Carl does best. He recklessly attacks with his great axe.
All right. 18s are 23. 12 damage. Let's see what he's. Okay, so he's got to make a 17. He does not make a 17. He's dead.
Yeah. Got him.
Very, very nice.
Dead.
Very, very nice.
That's 4 for the dwarf.
Yeah. What's behind these mystery doors?
Well, these are just they're essentially just rooms. Let's see which one's which. Okay, so the north room, it has the remnants of 2 double bunk beds. While the one to the south has 3 double bunk beds. And this area, besides containing a ladder to the top, also contains a small kitchen area. But all the sacks and barrels of food have all been rotted away.
You said there's a ladder here that does what?
It leads to the top of the battlement.
Oh, like the roof
Yep.
of this building? Oh, okay.
So that the
Oh,
guards could shoot at people from up top.
got you.
These zombies were wearing armor, but it was like deteriorated and rusted to a point where it was completely ineffective.
Okay.
And
I'm out of here.
just about anything else you
Carl-
find in here is going to be like
Carl
that.
would like to take a nap in one of the beds.
Carl, there's no time for that.
Carl's tired.
Carl's
I
being
mean, the man has been slaughtering things.
You gonna stay? Okay. That's 2 more rooms. I
No.
gotta stay here.
Carl trudges along behind everyone. Just the feeling of sadness.
Carl's being denied nap time.
I'm going to go behind Carl and take out that spider leg and tap him on the shoulders.
It's okay.
I don't know if you can see my face right now, Fatal.
I saw it now.
It's okay.
Anything in here? Can I
nope.
see anything in here?
I am also having CF1 flashbacks.
This one is just
Dragos is currently shuddering in his sleep.
Yep, that building was just another completely ruined, empty cottage. This one, you see heaps of wreckage that litter the interior of this ruin. In one corner of it stands a broken loom, which kind of indicates that this was probably a weaver's weaver's cottage.
Nothing interesting in here. The Weaver's Cottage, guys. Yeah.
Nothing is interesting in there, no. And as you walk out the building, your passive perception, even Carl's terrible passive perception, because they rolled really low.
What did we get? What did we find?
Well, I'm trying to. It's more of your twig friends, but I messed up. Dang it. Hold on. They're not doing what I want.
Shit,
There
you
we
know
go.
what? I gotta go back and pick up my dagger.
Twig friends.
Chink. Let me grab my dagger.
Trying to hide.
I would like to surprisingly attack them.
Same.
Okay. So technically, in order to get a prize on them, I'm gonna need you to do a stealth check.
Stealth check. Boom.
Oh, good. That thing I'm disadvantaged at.
I just ate a bubble there. How come yours comes up like that? It's so weird.
Mine?
Yeah.
Because I have a disadvantage. Because of the armor I'm wearing.
All right. So now we can roll.
Oh.
Now everyone roll. That's not initiative at all. There we go. Roll initiatives. Carl, you already did your initiative.
Boom.
Somehow it came up.
Yeah, the turn order's up, and it doesn't work, and it's not up, and it does work. Funny how that works.
That's real friggin' weird.
So how do we do on our stealths?
Actually, these things actually have garbage passive perception.
Oh,
So
okay.
even
So
Carl
everyone
managed to
passed.
stealth these guys.
What up,
crap.
tree
Alright, cool.
boys?
So you do in fact get a surprise round against them.
Got Carl gets to go first. Yay!
Yep, I'm gonna move that there because I always make players go before monsters if they tie.
So would that mean that I'm the only one that gets a surprise attack? Technically.
Um, I mean, technically, you're the only one that really gets a bonus with the surprise round because being surprised just means you can't take your actions or reactions for a turn. The thing I had messed up earlier, the whole getting an advantage would only really matter if they didn't know you were there, which in order to do that, you need to make basically a stealth attack, kind of. But
That sounds complicated.
Yeah, it's alright. Just rush him, bro.
so like right now you're hiding.
Yeah,
Okay.
you
In
can
order
make
when
a
we
stealth
make this.
attack and attack him.
So in order to stay hiding, you need to move at half your speed.
Okay.
And when you attack, you're obviously going to instantly fail the whole hiding thing.
Yes.
Yeah. Fine.
I'll just attack them.
Okay.
I'm gonna recklessly attack with the great axe to his face. 16 on that one.
Yep. Honestly,
With the
you don't need to recklessly attack since
oh, okay. Well
Yeah.
then I just normally attacked him for 16.
okay, and he is dead.
Okay, cool. Then I'm gonna shoulder chuck this dude.
Okay.
Do I get advantage on that one as well?
No, because now they know you're there.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
that's a miss.
Well,
And their turn.
it's bound to happen.
They lose their turn. Everyone else.
Come along, friends.
Yes.
I've already knocked one out for you.
They now know you're there, so you don't get the advantage. But Xanathia is your turn.
Just float in between two tiles.
It's fine.
All right, I'm gonna pull out the longbow, and I'm gonna attempt to hit this guy right here. Do you see my ping this time, DM? Like
Yep.
each one.
Ow.
I mean crossbow. I don't know why I keep saying longbow.
I don't know either.
Spinning.
You could use a longbow if you had one.
Found one. Does a 9 hit?
A 9 does not hit.
Oof. Some decent damage though.
It would have been if you hit.
I'm in my turn.
All right. Count Olivar.
Yes, yes. I'm gonna use my magic missiles again. I'm gonna hit this one with 2 darts. I'm gonna hit this one with 1.
Okay.
Where do I gotta?
Is that your last? Is that your last spell slot?
Yeah. Yep.
That's what I thought.
It sure is.
Okay.
Oh.
Both of them died.
Well,
Yeah, he's getting blasted apart
magic and missiles.
by the force damage.
Beautiful. As my bonus action, I shall turn my 3rd sorcery point into a spell slot.
Okay.
I shall let my.
Morgue.
Morgue the porg.
So I'm gonna hit the one in front of me.
Man.
Okay.
25.
You cut that bitch up.
I'm gonna grab his leg and stick it in my mouth. All right. So the one next to him, I guess the bottom guy. I'm gonna go and swing at him.
Okay.
12.
That is a miss.
Damn it! At least I got a leg out of it.
I should have intimidated them a little bit.
Okay then. Carl.
I'm gonna stay right here with my leg.
Carl's gonna go here. He's gonna recklessly attack our friend above him.
Okay. You just like
Yeah,
destroyed that man.
yeah. I made him my bitch.
That twig man is gone.
Armor strike the guy below me for 13.
That just hits, and it also obliterates his little body.
Sweet.
Nice job, Carl.
Carl's
we
feeling
got
himself today.
One more door.
These poor little dudes only have like 4 HP.
Yeah.
You smack him with
I can still feel myself.
You
I
smack
took
him
2
that
out with 3 darts.
The 15 damage. I'm like, ooh, that's too much. You just obliterated that little thing.
Ding dong.
Okay, so if you remember from Readoff telling you,
Mhm.
he said this is the building where the cultists,
The cultists.
were hiding
Yep.
out.
Correct.
Yep.
Who
So,
are dragonic elves, I'm assuming.
this small farmhouse appears to just be another empty house at first glance. However, all the doors are shut and the windows are shuttered.
Okay. I'm gonna knock on the door. Ding dong.
Who is it? Who's there?
I'm a
Some
dragon.
wanderers. I'm a dragon.
Okay,
Some
so
wanderers.
wait, okay, well, wander somewhere else.
We're here to ask some questions about the green dragon.
What kind of questions?
We are interested in mounting it.
Mount. What do you mean?
Riding him.
Um. I don't think the dragon would let you ride it
It
Why
might,
are
you don't
guys
know.
worshipping him?
because we worship all the dragons. They are the true rulers of this world.
Open the door.
Why?
Because they have the power to be so.
What proof do you have?
Have you seen a dragon?
Yes, actually, we just saw our green friend a minute ago.
What's his name? He didn't tell us. What do you guys call him? Or let's talk to him. What's his name? Didn't even ask. Rude.
It's Pip.
Unfortunately, our leader has not been able to figure out this one's name.
You know, these two actually speak dragon.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, well, so does our leader.
Who is
Apparently not
your
very
leader?
well.
May I speak with him?
Well, a dragon does not just tell someone its name. You don't just tell people your name. That's power.
My name's Carl.
Oh my goodness.
Hi, Carl.
Meow.
Oh my god.
Oh, I love that.
Names are just a name.
I love that he's like, don't tell people names. That's power. My name's Carl.
Carl's powerful.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
You don't hold any power over me, so what do I have to be afraid of you?
If we get rid of this dragon, where will you go?
what? Wait, what do you mean get rid of this dragon?
It's a possibility. That's why
They
we're trying to
worship
talk
this
to your
thing.
leader to see what your guys' intentions are.
Do you mean to harm the Great One?
It's a possibility.
He didn't look that great to me.
So he's all right, you know. Shake, he all right.
He told me I could pet his belly.
I highly doubt that.
You don't know. You weren't there.
Oh, man.
I can just imagine your face right now.
If you truly mean to harm the dragon, we cannot allow that. Understand?
Understood.
You. Okay, well, do you still intend to harm the dragon?
I told you it's a possibility.
A possible. Mm.
I really think you're pissing them off, Oliver.
Where's your leader? Tell your leader to come talk to us. The one that can draw to
Whisper
talk
some
to
more. So
dragons.
you always piss off.
I see it.
All right, I'm gonna go grab this dragon's head.
Carl.
Oh, sit your ass down.
There's some like the sounds of someone walking away, and then sounds of people walking back to the door.
All right, guys, I have its head.
Okay, so who are you who wants to potentially kill a dragon?
I, Count Oliver.
And you truly think you could even be capable of such a thing?
Yeah,
It's
it's
a
not that hard. You just
possibility.
cut off its head.
It is indeed a possibility.
Ha.
We want to know why he's here, why you worship it, what your intentions are before we make a decision.
Our intentions are to worship and protect it. There's no. How. You ask me to explain why we worship dragons, but what is there to explain? They are superior beings. They are gods amongst this world.
I mean, I think we could take it.
Carl.
My ears perk up in the background and I shake my head.
I severely doubt you could take the dragon.
We shall try.
I mean, the other option is for it to let me tickle its belly. Like,
Hey, I thought you wanted to mount it, Carl.
Right.
oh, well, I mean, we mount it after we tickle its belly. That's how we know we have consent.
You have to ask consent first.
You are a very arrogant little man.
How do you know I'm little?
So, there are, like, like window shutters are kind of like tiny little slits.
You can see out, but can't see in.
Pretty much, yes.
Yeah, gotcha.
I could I can see you, right?
Well, why don't you come out so that we can see you?
Are you begging for a fight?
I didn't say I was going
Sounds
to
like
fight
we
you. I
are.
just asked for a conversation with equals.
We're having a conversation.
But I mean, if it's a fight you want, it's a fight you get.
I believe we're having a conversation now.
Well, yes, but it's much one-sided. You can see me, but I can't see you.
Okay. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. So, they opened up this door here. Also, why is that guy? There we go. Let me do a little thing so that we're clear here. Right there. That's the leader man.
Come.
Okay. Doors open.
Oh, hi, friend. I'm Carl.
Why
Now that we're actually face to face.
Why would you just say your name?
It's just a name.
Hmm. And what do you wish to talk about, then? That we weren't already just talking about through the door.
Oh, I just wanted to be able to see your face is all. You looked like someone that might be smiling.
So you can't see their faces
Oh, well.
because they're wearing masks. Let's see. There's a good description of how that's. Yeah, there we go. They wear black cloaks that are cut to resemble dragon wings with black leather masks that have stylized dragon horns on them.
I want one of
Hi,
those
are we
outfits.
going to a ball? I always wanted to go to a dance.
In fact, I think these little images I have of them are actually kind of correct.
Yeah, that kind of looks pretty accurate.
Neat. Yes. No.
No.
We're not going to
No,
a
what?
ball.
Oh.
Oh,
But you guys are wearing masks?
Yes. To hide our identities.
Is that kind of like why you are hiding people to know who you are? Are you ashamed?
No. Knowing one's identity, you lose power.
I'd wear a mask too if I was ashamed.
So then, if you do not intend to be allies with us, then we're going to request you leave.
Or we could just.
What was that you cut out?
Or we could just fight them.
It wouldn't be much of a fight.
I suppose
Whispers.
that's often.
I think this
Carl,
one's mother was a
there
hamster.
might be loot, so
Did his father smell like elderberries?
Yes, you got it.
If we do not wish to fight with you guys, what do we get in return?
Well, you get to not have a fight. You get to survive.
Yeah, we'd be surviving either way.
That's some nice cloaks you guys got there.
Yeah, I want one.
I know, right?
I want one of those.
Why don't we just take them off their dead bodies?
Let's do it.
Oh no.
I like
Oh
the
god.
idea of that.
Yeah. At that suggestion, they're not exactly keen on
Right.
that.
I did the thing.
Yep, I want an outfit.
You rolled
I'm gonna throw my
intimidation.
dagger through the door.
I did roll intimidation.
Carl rushes at them with his great axe.
Yeah, I was going to say, they didn't take kindly to. Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. Oh, that's why. Meh. Okay. There we go. Boop. They didn't take kindly to those words. And it
Oh,
is-
there's only 4 of them. That's easy. We'll make quick work of these fools.
Yeah, I want one of these outfits. It looks very nice.
15 was my first roll, DM. Sorry about that.
beep beep.
Wait, what?
God
Oh,
damn
I
it!
don't
What is
think
up
I
with all
rolled.
these stat ones? Me in the ass with the aardvark.
At least
Everyone
you're
to
getting
go
them out of the way
find
now.
said I've been around for too much.
I definitely heard that.
With an aardvark?
With an aardvark.
Interesting.
I don't know how that would work. Poor Arthur, man. That's all I'm saying.
Oh boy. All right. Morg, you
Oh
are
god, I'm like I'm
apparently
delirious right
just
now.
ready to murder these poor guys.
I really didn't want to. Is that door open?
Yes, it's open still.
Murder mitten him in the face.
I'm gonna go right here. Excuse me, I'm gonna hit the one right in front of me.
Oh yeah.
22.
Nice.
That is a definite hit.
And
That hit him pretty hard too.
I'm gonna strike at the guy next to him on the bottom, that middle dude. 19.
Also a hit.
And I'm gonna stay right here because I feel like I'm gonna get my ass smacked, and I didn't even want to smack their asses.
Yeah, you did. Don't
Or
lie.
maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit.
Okay, well,
It's alright. Carl's got his dummy thick thighs to
those guys have both been hurt.
bring in.
It is on to Count Olvar then.
Yes.
Get in here, instigator.
Alright. Coming right here. Oh, can't see me. But I'm there. I'm gonna use my short sword.
That is a hit.
Okay. Someone's on this dude, by the way.
On which dude?
Oh, this. I think the same one more. Was it?
Yep. Okay, you stab him
Okay.
in the chest,
Huh?
and he fucking
Yes.
dies.
Got him.
Okay, then I'm gonna.
Ah!
Well, before I move up,
Buddy.
I'm gonna throw my dagger.
Oof.
Miss.
That is that's a miss.
Okay. I am
Nat
not done.
Uterino.
It was.
Okay. Cultist's turn. That one moves up. The leader is going to attack Olivar, and the other one is going to attack Morg. Olivar, that is a 19 to hit.
Okay. That hits. I'll take it. The
Uh,
first time I've been
What?
hit this
No,
fucking game.
taking
no,
five,
no shield.
Oh,
taking 5
taking
slashing
5.
damage. The one attacking a
Got it.
Morg. That is a 7 to hit.
Mm-mm.
And then do 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 do. You hear the sound of a door in the back open as these two rush around the corner
Yeah, more friends. More armor.
with their scimitars out. And now it is on to Carl.
Carl sees them rushing and he run back at him and ghostly smacks them in the face.
Ooh,
23.
that was almost real bad.
Yeah, it could have been bad.
Okay, that is a hit with some pretty okay damage.
And then as he's also running, he's going to follow up with that charge 17
Yep, that is
for an additional 7.
that's enough to just kill him too.
Oh, baby, let's go.
Nice.
They are just a little tougher than Twig Boys.
Just barely.
Just barely, unfortunately. Xanathia.
That's my name. I am going to arrow at the guy in front of Carl. Maybe. Maybe not. Come on, Google, do the thing. We do the thing. I feel like I'm
There
about to
you
do
go.
it like 6
There you
times.
go.
A 10.
10 to hit.
No, you are doing it like 6 times.
A 10 is a miss.
I had my turn.
Give me 1 second, guys. I'm sorry. I have to chase down the kitten. So sorry. I'm coming back. The cats are gonna be the death of me.
Where's my cat?
S'mores
Fifi!
escaped
Oh.
the other room. Ah, these fucking cats. Okay. The guy who's standing under me, I'm gonna swing at him. 21.
Okay, that was really hard hit on the poor man. He is.
It had empathy on. I hate those.
And the one next to him with that green dot, I'm gonna swing at him too. Oofy.
Nope.
Oofy.
That is somehow another nat 1.
Woo! I'm doing good tonight with those. I'm gonna keep my furry ass right here if you don't mind.
Okay. Count Olivar.
Yes, yeah.
Is your turn.
I am going to. Hmm. I'm gonna use my short sword on this dude.
That is a hit,
Yes.
and that is just enough to end his life.
Yes.
Go.
Shall end my turn.
Okay, then. This guy's gonna move up and fill his space. So his. It's problematic. Maybe if I take that dot away, he will go to the bottom of the stack. Nope. Okay, he's just gonna sit here then. So. Okay. Rip. Carl, you are getting attacked by that man with advantage since you recklessly attacked. That is a 13 to hit.
Nope.
Okay, then we have one attack coming at Morg and one attack coming at Olivar.
Yes.
Morg, it's a 20, and Olivar is a 17.
Yep.
The 17 is mine. Does that hit?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Take it.
Morg had 7 slashing damage.
Ouch.
For Olivar, that is 3 slashing damage.
Wait, why does the squishy guy get hit lighter than me?
Hey, blame the die.
This cat's feeling rough.
Carl.
Carl is going to attack the friend in front of him. Recklessly, of course, because, why not?
Carl only has one mode.
Carl just goes full on freak. 21
Murder
for
me,
5 slashing.
Oh, okay. He's still alive, though. Hurting.
And then, oh baby.
And then you crit, you crit spike.
Crit! Yeah, that crit shoulder charge.
Man,
Nice.
that crit there would have just outright killed him. So I'm just imagining that this man is like now just kind of stuck to you. Just stuck on your spikes.
I just have to brush him off a little bit.
Okay. Xanathia. Carl has murdered those 2 men all on his lonesome.
So I guess I'm just gonna move on top of someone. Good, Mork. We're gonna share a space. I'm gonna attack this guy. And a long sword.
That is a miss.
Yeah, it'd be like that. Oh wait, I gotta move.
Yes.
I'm gonna move right here.
You cannot move through an enemy space.
I'm gonna move right here.
Okay, well, unfortunately, that guy's going to get a reaction against you.
It's fine.
That is a 8 to hit.
Missed.
Yep. Morg, will you redeem yourself?
I better. This is a damn shame. Oh my god.
You missed again.
Oh boy. Yeah!
Oh, okay. You did not redeem yourself. You've missed twice.
Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna move out of this room. I had enough. My ass is beaten. I know he's gonna swing at me. Go ahead, swing at me, please.
Where are you moving to? Oh, they're both going to swing at you then. Well, no, only one actually. That one already tried. That is a 8 to hit as well.
Yeah, no.
Yes. Okay then, Count Olivar. Still got these 2 cultists.
Yes. Alrighty. Once again, I shall use my short sword.
On which one?
One in front of me.
Okay, that's a hit.
And I've been stabbing for 3 rounds. Still seems to be alive.
Actually, this is the first time this guy's been hit.
What? I hit someone last round in
Yeah,
that
this
spot.
this
didn't I?
dead guy.
Oh, you just. Oh, okay. Okay.
This is a new boy.
Gotcha. All right. Cool. Oh yeah.
That
8.
that almost took him down, but he's still barely hanging on.
Oh, on my end.
Okay. This one's gonna move up to reach Xanathia. So one of them is attacking Olivar, one of them is attacking Xanathia. Okay. The one that attacked Xanathia got a nat 1, so he whiffed it.
Fuck off.
And the one that attacked Olivar got a 10.
Miss.
What is going on in chat? I just read the line.
Ruined my life, Daddy.
Yeah, I looked up to see the line "ruined my life, Daddy," and I have no context. Anyway, Carl, go over there and ruin that guy's life.
All right. Carl goes here.
You can't just go through a wall.
Jump through a wall.
It's a door.
The
Why
door
can't
is
we just go
above
through
you.
It's a really big door.
Ooh, he's a spooky
I just want to
ghost.
face through the wall. No, Danny Phantom, he was just 13.
Carl smashes through the wall like the Blade Man.
Look, all right, this isn't Cyberpunk. You can't just clip through walls.
Fine. I go right here because I can't do that. And Carl just goes. Carl pulls Carl. I'm not even gonna say what I'm gonna do. We all know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
Recklessly attacks.
Recklessly
Say the Carl
attack. 20
attack.
for
Say the Carl
14.
attack.
Obliterated.
And then I'm gonna move there, and I'm gonna like charge the dude, and
you're
that's a
gonna
mess.
And this.
That's a mess. Come.
All right. Well, you did kill. You've killed 3, so you know. Xanathia.
That's my name. Let's try this again. All right, I'm gonna move right here. All right. I went through the door.
Yes.
I'd like go. We're gonna pull out the longsword again. We're gonna do 2 hands for safety. 21 hit.
That is a hit and a mega kill.
Yay.
He did not have that much left.
Beautiful. Now the first thing I'm doing is snatching up one of these outfits this dude had on.
Good job, everybody.
Was it just an outfit or was it actual armor?
They have armor underneath.
What kind of armor?
They have leather armor underneath their little cloaks.
Leather armor? Okay. Do they have anything else on them?
The cloaks themselves don't add any kind of special benefit besides looking like that.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's cool. I want one of them.
So they don't really have anything notable on them besides their armor and their scimitars. Their leader had a bottle, like a potion bottle around his neck.
Okay.
What's a scimitar?
I'll take
It's a
that.
sword.
Potion.
It's a
necklace potion.
He actually has it labeled for some reason.
Ooh.
It's a potion of flying.
Huh? Potion of flying?
Yes.
I believe
Carl,
I
I
can
can make your
fly.
wish come true.
I believe I can touch
Holy
the
shit,
sky.
okay. That's kind of
Yes.
cool.
When you drink, it's
Not
only,
singing
Oh,
anymore.
it's only gonna work once though.
Okay.
When you drink this potion, you gain flying speed equal to your walking speed for 1 hour. You can hover if you are in the air when the potion wears off. You fall unless you have some means of staying
damn.
aloft. This potion's clear liquid floats at the top of its container and has a cloudy white impurities drifting in it. So
Pretty
yes,
neat.
this potion basically allows you to fly for an hour.
Cool.
You gonna check the rest of this room, or
Yes, definitely. Gotta go down here. Boom.
Scimitar, the arm blade?
No, a scimitar
What
is a
is it?
scimitar.
Is that a weapon?
Yes, it's a weapon.
Yes.
It's a curved Middle Eastern style sword.
Yeah, if you
Oh, I know what
if
you
you remember
mean.
Aladdin, the sword that everyone's running around with.
Yes.
How many are there? I'm gonna take one of those with me.
Arabian
That's what
Night
I was
sword,
debating
yeah.
if I
One
wanted one as well.
scimitar.
Arabian
And then
Night.
I don't know what's in this room.
Arabian
This room
Yeah, that's a
contains
light.
several
Night.
beds,
I'll pick up a couple of those too.
and in addition to the beds, there's just like tables and shit here. But there's also a coffer.
What's a coffer?
A coffer is like a little box usually used to hold valuables or money.
Ooh, what's inside? Can I open it? Is it
Um,
openable?
Yep. Inside of it are 3 diamonds worth 100 gold pieces each.
I call one.
You want a diamond, or I'll give you a diamond. I'm taking a diamond.
So we found a
wants the
diamond
other
in the
diamond?
rough and a bunch of scimitars. This is Aladdin.
Oh man.
How many
No one
scimitars
wants
are
the
there,
other
by the way?
diamond?
Each one of them had one, so there were 6 of them.
Morg?
Alright, I'm grabbing
Carl,
2 of
would you like a
those
diamond?
for my inventory.
I mean,
Would someone?
give it to Carl, and Carl and I
Carl?
can split it if anything,
Okay. All right.
because I really don't see
Can
much
add a-
value of
Can
these.
add a diamond
Trinkets
to your
anyway.
collection, Carl.
I gotta talk about weapon inventory. I feel like a hoarder.
Okay, go
That's a
ahead.
problem.
I'm grabbing one
No,
scimitar. You can
that was
grab the
the
rest.
extent to which I was talking. I grabbed 2.
Okay. No other weapons or anything in here?
Nope, nothing.
Nothing.
I love how if
Okay.
you do the diamond to add to your inventory, its cost is 5,000. That's wrong.
No, but you gotta remember when you sell it in the game, it might be different than the value in the app.
I know, he said the value is 100. I'll just add it as a custom item.
All right. I think should take a rest here. It's been a very long day.
Can we do a long rest, please?
I think we can. Every single building here is clear except for the dragon.
So who's gonna break the bad news about the cultists?
We could do that tomorrow.
I mean,
And
So
we
I'm gonna
could
leave
maybe
that to
try
you
to ride.
guys.
I
We
can
could
do
try
it.
to ride him.
He
I'm gonna
did
offer him the diamond so I can ride him.
Ooh, technically I can't talk to him, so it's gonna have to be one of you two.
Yeah, I'll talk
the
to him
dragon
for you.
did say he didn't
I
really
got
care
you.
about them.
Yeah, he did. I think we should go and we should rest in this building up here because this one had a bunch of bunk beds in it.
I like bunk beds.
We could take one side. Can we get rid of these zombies? We're gonna
Say,
throw them out of the fucking building, please.
Yeah, this building has deteriorated bunk
Just
beds in it. But the building that the cultists were in had 2 actually
Damn it! All right.
made beds.
All right, I'm going. Hey, Morg,
Okay.
come with me. We'll sleep in actual beds.
Okay.
Where do you think we're sleeping? We're sleeping in actual beds.
Sleeping in bunk beds.
It's sleep on the
So?
floor.
That's
Busted
cool. I'll
bunk
sleep in
beds.
a bunk bed. I'm gonna fix them into one good bunk bed.
Yeah. I've got like
Or
3
you
bunk
want some
beds all to
cuddles?
myself.
Sure.
All right, lock your doors down there. We'll see you guys in the morning.
Okay. So that is a
All
real good
right.
spot to stop this session. Make sure you hit your long rest button.
Yep.
At the beginning of
Yep.
at the beginning of the next session, we're going to have a level up to 4.
Yeah.
Let's
So
go.
we're gonna do all our research on it over the week.
So
Oh.
powerful 4.
Yes.
Ooh, ability
Going to
score.
level 4.
So
Do I want an ability score improvement
Holy
or a
shit.
feat?
yeah. We can go over this
Alright.
more next week because it can be level 4 can be simple or not depending on if you want to take a feat. um, but other than that,
Ooh.
yes, we thank everyone who is stopped by to watch our little stream here, and
Hell yeah.
once again, before we head out, I want to remind everyone we have ourselves our first sponsor in Impassable Creations, who makes these dice bags. It's lovely dice bags. This one's made with faux fur. It's very soft. It's also very big. She just also has released a new line of dice bags on her website that is Harry Potter based. If that is something you enjoy, look in that. And my cat is very interested in the bag.
Mm-hmm.
We have as well a little code called Goat's Milk that will give you 10% off on the purchase. I'm too tired and I cannot speak words. Okay. Also,
Hold the game, chat.
tomorrow, we're going to be doing something a little different. We're going to be down a man. So instead of playing D&D tomorrow night, we're going to be doing a game of Twitch sings. Since that is going to be going away soon, we decided to get one more game with the community in with that. The stream will probably be a little bit shorter than normal, but that is what we are going to be doing tomorrow night in place of normal stuff. Same time though. So, stop by, sing with us, listen to us sing badly. Either or, it'll be great.
They sing lovely. Don't let them fool you.
I don't know about myself, but it's cool.
I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie wear.
Made of plastic. It's fantastic. I have to sing that to go out on.
Well, we'll see you guys tomorrow then. Goodbye.
Night, everybody.
Bye.
Okay.